What? Right out the gate, technical difficulties. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Wardcast, your weekly source for video game news, machinima, and survival horror discussion, updates on the ward, and more. I'm your host, Sean Clark, alongside Jazz Rich.
Hi.
Alec Funnel.
Did you know
No.
that the first Game Boy could run for 30 hours on 2 AA batteries? This was due to the screen only having 4 shades of grey and having no backlight.
But was it worth it?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No. And Carmen de la Cruz, hello.
Hello. Where in the world?
Hello.
Yes.
PC world.
Good to be
Well,
back.
This week, obviously, we're doing a Sunday podcast. Yay! It's weird, but we're doing it.
Sunday.
Yay,
It's
Sunday
like church, only the exact opposite.
Only vulgar and
Better.
better.
Yes.
And
Yes.
more kids raping. Yeah.
Wow.
No. No.
Yeah, it's been a brutal week for me, and I couldn't do it yesterday. 10-hour shift, getting home, doing notes. I was too tired. I had to take a nap. Nap turned into sleep. Podcast went away. And now we're here.
Turned into.
Now we're here. Hello. But hey, we made it. We didn't miss this week. That's the important thing.
You don't
The
know.
important thing is here. We're here. I do know. I just
you
said.
don't.
Wonderful. Hey, Jazz.
Wonderful?
How was your week?
Everything is so wonderful.
It was okay.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a short week because of a holiday on Monday, so it still felt like it was super long. Work is getting because this is the starting tomorrow is the last week with the call center, so exciting. I did stuff this week. I did the usual stuff, I guess. I played D&D on Friday. It was our last session with that group. Well, with that campaign. But we're gonna start a new one. Carmen's sad because she was there and we didn't die.
Yeah! I lived. Sorry, was that too
I should have
excitable?
died. I did a lot of stupid shit in that game.
Carmen's sad because you didn't die?
No, Carmen's sad,
No, the
comma,
whole
but we
campaign.
didn't
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was going right up to things' faces and I didn't die, so I almost did though.
Hello,
Yeah,
Lee.
so yeah, no, because that's it.
There's still time.
The campaign's over. So we're gonna be starting a new one this week. I'm officially taking over as the group as the DM, so that's gonna be fun. I get to unleash my craziness. Yeah.
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 Scary.
And do stupid voices.
I mean, you'll be great.
It'll be great.
It'll be great.
They're giving me too much power. And then I watched a lot of stuff this week because the week itself was not very eventful. I'm home alone for like 6 weeks, so been a little stir crazy. I went to nowhere. I watched
Okay.
the fuck. I'm a little tired. I watched a lot of movies, and Carmen just left.
I don't know
Welcome
what
back.
you said
Now she's
after.
back. Just
Sorry.
basically just unveiled my entire life to you guys. It's fine.
And you missed it.
I will rewind and
I watched a lot of movies from like childhood. I got Disney Plus back, so I watched like the first 2 Lion King movies, and then I watched Frozen, and then I don't remember what else I watched, like specifically Disney movies. But I watched like Homeward Bound and Far From Home, which are movies that I watched as a kid a lot. So, enjoyable. Plus, I get to watch. Oh my god. Plus, I get to watch them in English now. So
You get to watch what?
them in
My
English.
God.
No, it's
Get
because
to watch. My God.
this guy's spamming. What else did I watch? I watched a series that I've been wanting to watch ever since I watched some clips on YouTube. The Hawkeye series on Disney Plus. So I don't really, that I don't really watch the Avengers and like Marvel movies. I just don't follow them. I've watched a couple here and there, but I wanted to eventually watch some. But this series was actually it was as funny as I expected it to be. I really like Haley Steinfeld. I always forget how to pronounce her name, but she was Vi in Arcane, and in like The Edge of
yeah.
Yeah, so she plays Kate Bishop, and it's just such a funny, like, I don't mind Hawkeye, like he's really funny, and he's the Marvel Green Arrow, I guess, except like less edgy. So like I like the dynamic in that show. It was really funny. And then I watched, just to give another random Marvel movie a shot, as I told you, Sean, I watched Deadpool, like the first one.
Wow. I mean,
I feel like I've expressed my feelings about Ryan Reynolds enough.
yeah, like you don't like him, so I mean, you're not gonna.
Yeah, like the movie. Somebody who's like, "Oh, Deadpool, like it's a character you would totally like, Jazz," but like I was like, no, I didn't like him. Like the character.
You just don't like his voice.
Well,
you
that
didn't
and
like
it's
that
actually
Deadpool was
him
coming out of his voice.
But the entire movie, I was telling Sean, the entire movie just caters to his ego, and he even makes jokes about himself, like in the movie. And I was like, okay, that's just no. I did like the part that I really liked was the credits at the start, because it's just like some hot chick, this one guy, like it's just like no names. So that made me laugh.
To be fair though, like that character is 100% how Deadpool is in the comics. Like whoever played Deadpool would be breaking the fourth wall like that and joking about like who the actor is and like pointing out all those things. Like I know that's normally how Ryan Reynolds is anyway, but like that's why he was a good fit for that, because like that's exactly what that character is. So it was like
he's natural with
perfect.
it.
But again, if you don't like him, it's, I mean, what are you
gonna
do?
Like it's a lot. The movie is a lot to take in if you don't like the actor, like from the start. But I sat through the whole movie. I had to pause it for a while, just take a little break. But then I like finished the movie, watched it through. I'm not gonna watch the second one, but I want to say I gave it a good shot. So it's fair. And I do eventually, now that I can watch Disney Plus again. I want to watch like Avengers and like rewatch the ones that I liked. Like I like Iron Man and stuff like that, so I'll watch those ones. But yeah, I can't remember. I feel like there's some other series that I watched, but I guess it's not important because I did rewatch Final Space, but I think I said that last time. Except now I like finished it.
What is that again?
It's a show that you might not ever get to watch.
Yeah.
But
what?
Because they're gonna take it off Netflix because there's been like some
controversy. What's it called? What's it called again? What's it called? I need to know.
Final Space. It's really funny. Ashley Birch is in it.
Is that the one with Steve Carell or whatever?
No, it has.
I do not enjoy
David Tennant.
David Tennant.
Yeah, and some other guy, and some other people.
Stephen Young.
Yeah, and Ashley Birch, who plays Ash.
But is Ashley Birch in it?
Yeah.
As
Ashley Birch.
All right, you're gonna make me look up Ashley Birch, aren't you?
Yeah, because if I tell you she's Aloy, you're gonna ask me again who Aloy is. Like at least 3 times. I'm like, it makes me think of Aloy, and Carmen's like, Aloy, and I'm like, Horizon.
Well, because some of us don't have like actual machines that play stuff that are dedicated to playing stuff.
And I've been rewatching Malcolm in the Middle because I used to really like that show, and it's on Disney Plus, so I figured I'll just rewatch it again, and it's still just as funny, like a little bit more annoying now because like the kids are super whiny, but it's funny. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I watched. And I told you that last time that I played Horizon something Forbidden West.
Did you beat it, right? Like the main thing?
Yeah, I did mention that last time, right?
I think so. I couldn't
I
remember if you beat it.
really
though.
feel like I played another game, but I've honestly, like, this week has been. I had no energy. Like, as soon as I went to play something, I would just end up watching, like, putting on Final Space and passing out. I did play some PUBG with Alec today, which felt like a long time. Didn't even remember the controls half the time. Don't go near Alec's
Been a long
bridge.
time.
Don't go
Don't-
near my
don't-
bridge.
Don't go near his bridge. Don't even
Have you
touch his
played it?
bridge.
Have you played it since we played it? Other than now?
No, maybe. I don't know. I honestly,
'Cause
like,
that was a while ago.
last time we didn't play PUBG. We played Strange Brigade, and I can't remember if
Mhm.
I played, like, with you recently from that or with Alec. I don't
No.
know.
I still
That
haven't
was the
played-
last thing that you and I played together.
I don't even know what I did. Probably. So yeah, other than that, it's been pretty lame. Just trying to find stuff to do, and we didn't. Our games went from like 3 or 4 games a week for D&D to like this is the last one, and then till then. So I had to try to remember what I used to do before. I can't believe I almost forgot to mention this, but I've been working on my script for Plague Tale. Actually, been working on it a lot. Like, I have not that much, but I think I'm probably halfway through the first episode, depending on how much I cut out after that, and it's making me laugh. It's making me laugh. Ideas are just flowing. The NPCs are fucking idiots. And yeah, here's something to look forward to. Show and tell. Hello, cat. I've probably shown this. I know I've shown one for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and I've shown my 20-year anniversary one, but this is my hardcover guidebook of the Tomb
Wow,
Raider.
you're gonna break it. Good lord. Abuse.
It's got a boat on the back and another boat and some rocks.
Some rocks.
Oh, that's a carpet. What? I don't know, but anyways, it's the guidebook. I could flip through it, but it's basically everything from the game.
Oh, it's so glossy. I love it.
It's very glossy, and
It's not going to be if you keep punching it.
I never noticed this, but apparently there's a code for the You're not gonna see it.
Ooh.
Multiplayer skin redemption code.
It's
because
probably
I
expired by
fucking
now.
play this shit so much on multiplayer that I totally redeemed it 30 times.
You never know with those two. Like, sometimes they're good for like a year, and then sometimes they're good for like 100
20
years
minutes.
or some stupid shit. Like, I looked at a code and I it said something dumb like 2097 or like 21. I don't know, something. It was weird.
So it has
It
no
expires
expiration
when the
date.
copyright does.
It has no
I
expiration
guess.
date. So if I try to redeem it and it doesn't work and it says it's expired, I'm gonna call Square Enix.
Ghostbusters.
Square Enix. Crystal Dynamics.
Well, they don't know.
I'm gonna call Lara and I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck? Where are the pants?"
You have to call Embracer.
I hope it's this. I hope it's this skin. It's like Lara pants that say Lara Croft on them because she's wearing her own pants. See?
It's awkward.
I mean, she is a
Lara
millionaire, and unless something's changed.
She's a bit. I just like hit the book 3 times on the desk. Take that, Sean, collector. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I also another little bonus show and tell. I bought a harmonica. I'm not good at it, but it was really fun to randomly make sound with it during our D&D stuff at like awkward times, which I did, but it didn't pick up on my mic. But it entertained me, so whatever. Fuck all y'all. That's all. I'm done. Okay,
Now
bye.
you are queen. Okay.
Yeah. No. Yes. But no.
She is
Yeah.
D&D god. She is. Yeah.
Carmen.
No, what have I done? I can't.
What have I done?
What have I done? Oh my god, what have I done? Oh. I don't remember honestly last time I was here, so I can't like do a all the way up to last time what I've done. But what I've done this past week is I started rewatching Steven Universe, which is super cute and adorable. And I think the week before that, I started, with Steven Universe, which I was trying to explain to Jazz, you had to get past the first like 13 episodes or so, because it is like a Cartoon Network like kids show type of a thing. It is a kids cartoon, but it gets deep with like issues and like deep character development, and the songs hit hard, and it's really good. And Sean would probably hate it, but I can't even explain why. But it's it's cute and kidsy and just basic shit for like the first 13 episodes, which is itty bitty little tiny little bits of what's going on with the overall story arc, until like halfway through the first season, and then you start to get some good shit. But I watched all of that until season 4. Hulu has seasons 1 through 4, and then the movie, and then the second series, except that they don't have the very last like season 5. So now I'm watching season 5 of kind of in ways that are maybe not entirely above board. And so I'm going to watch all of season 5 that way. And I started to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I'm halfway through. Yep, it's good. I'm halfway through the first season. It's pretty hill areas, and yeah, I started to watch that because I think we were talking about what's her name, Stephanie Beatrice or
Diaz.
Diaz, yeah, whatever. The same actor who plays Mirabelle from Encanto, which I've seen 19 times, literally, plays Rosa in 9-9. And I played a lot of trying to get back up with my games recently, so I played quite a bit of Plague Tale because I'm trying to get through that. Got stuck. And I was playing Tomb Raider for like a day and a half, the very original first Tomb Raider, which I thought that I had gotten a good way through that main game. I'm only on level 6 of 15 of the first game ever, so apparently, I just love the concept of Tomb Raider and haven't actually like finished anything. And I'm at like 114 saves now. So
Oh my god.
the opposite of Sean with the saving, because
I'm lucky to save like twice.
Sean doesn't even play, so
wow.
Since they don't have since they don't have like the crystal saving unit things that they had in the PlayStation and everything, they you could just save whenever, because it's a PC version, because I do that because I Steam. Because of that, every time I'm ready for like a big jump where I know I will plummet to my death, I save before that, and I'll just like pew, 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 because I have shit for coordination. So I'll just try that same jump and plummet to my death 20 times and not even worry about it until I finally get it. And so I was doing that. That's good. Haven't done much else. I've been doing the D&D thing. That was fun. Learning that was good. It was very sad with our last game because the DM was trying to get everyone to talk and everyone to engage and everyone to do the role-playing aspect and say like, oh yeah, I fought a troll on my day off or whatever. I went on the side quest. He was trying to get people to talk and nobody wanted to talk. Everybody was just dead inside. Their little hearts were broken because we were ending that game. But now Jazz is going to be, or which way does it go? Does it go that way? Jazz is going to be our new DM because our original DM has somewhat given up on us. Yes.
Y'all gonna die
She's
in
gonna
2
be
days.
like, I am God now.
I was like, level 1 characters, everyone. 3 dragons.
You will bow to my whims. And I will kill you all.
I will never be as great as Matt Mercer, but I am very inspired by him, so.
And for show and tells, my birthday was last week and it was fun. And I did stuff and I don't really have much to show for it. But I'm waiting on a gift from... Thank you! I'm waiting
Again.
for a gift from someone who has my gift held hostage.
Yeah, Alec.
I'm waiting
Yeah,
for
what the
it.
fuck?
God damn it.
God.
Shot.
Mhm.
Um, I do have a new little stuffy from my friend's daughter, and I was just like, "Oh, that's so cute!" And she's like, "Here, have it," because she was like, where you go through those like purge things where you just like get rid of everything in your home. Like the girl was doing that, so she's getting rid of
Ask me
everything.
where my roommate really went.
Oh dear. Talk about getting rid of. But I got a Pusheen right around the time of my birthday, and she's a very sweet, fluffy Pusheen. I love her. She's
Why does she have balls?
No, these are ice cream. These are ice cream.
Oh god. I meant the thing underneath, but okay. I didn't see that.
Those are feet.
Oh, okay.
Those
I
are
just
her
saw
little
one.
toe
I just
beans.
saw one and I was like, the fuck?
Those are her little toe beans. They look like those little things, those steel drums, like the little circles for the steel drums. So I have my Pusheen, and I have toys, like literal child toys. I got this from the dollar store, and it's my new favorite toy. It's one of those, those 3D printed slugs. Only this is dollar store shit. I got the book, The Fault in Our Stars, which nobody cares
Stars
about.
in our fault.
Which nobody cares
You know,
about.
it's
What year is it?
It's nothing to do. It's I haven't seen the movie or anything, but like it's like 8 or 12 or 10 years later since this has come out. Right? Haven't seen the movie yet. Wanted to read the book before I saw the movie. It's supposed to be really sad. Nothing to do with games. I have nothing to do with games, but for show and tell because I don't buy anything. I have that. I'm gonna start reading that soon. It's actually just alone. And I was showing people. This is like 2 months old.
No.
But I've learned to love the Marmite. I did.
We found the
jar
one.
is like, look at that. The jar is like halfway
What the
done.
fuck was, did the jar just make that sound?
No, somebody has like a cell phone on vibrate or something. I don't know. But it is
It's called jazz, whatever it is.
I have tried to put it on other things, and really the only thing it will go on is bread. I've tried it with other things.
Excuse me, my cell phone went
I
off.
legitimately thought it was like a fake, like a whoopee cushion of Marmite or something. Because she's like, the jar is like charred, and then I just hear like that. Oh my god.
No, it's not a joke. It's literally it gets you right here. And that's all. That's all I have.
The smell got me right here because it went bleh.
Right, me too.
Like I don't think I got a bite out of it. I couldn't even get the spoon to go in because it was so thick. It's like molasses with shit.
Yeah, the
Looks like
spoon went in my mouth
molasses.
and then it went right back out. Like I wasn't gonna swallow that shit.
Oh, so here's the challenge now. We're gonna take a spoonful of Marmite, put the little hot spicy gummy bear in it, and then just
my
go.
god, I will vomit
Yeah, we'll all vomit,
seen
but we'll
people-
vomit together.
as a
I've
team.
seen people go to the hospital with that, and on the back of the package it says if you have heart problems.
If you have
You
heart
shouldn't do
problems, don't eat Marmite.
No, not Marmite is fine. It's weird. It reminds me of cheese.
That is not
Cheese?
helping.
She should
No,
look
it
like
reminds
that.
me of like no, it reminds me of brie cheese. How or like
It's
really
like old
stinky.
cheese that you just laid out and then it liquefied.
Like it reminds me of blue cheese, which is I love blue cheese. That's probably why I love
Lee,
it.
are you watching this right now, Lee? She's eating Marmite by the spoon.
Yeah, you should be proud.
Yeah, he's gonna start sending you a bunch of Marmite now.
She's accomplished what
It's
I
gonna
could
be
not.
too salty in a minute. I'm gonna have like the salts pretty soon because I just finished some ramen.
You're
and
gonna
I'm
have like
doing
the
this now.
shits pretty soon.
Shit.
If I did, I wouldn't tell you.
We would know it's Marmite. Oh, I'm still crying. Oh god.
Okay.
Even Jack is like,
enough of
stop!
Jack, why are you like?
He's begging you to stop
Do you
eating
want
Marmite.
attention? Come here, you attention ho. You are.
And we lost Carmen.
Hello. This is a Jack. He is very lovely. Say hello.
He's also a show and tell.
Yeah.
He's also.
He's like, now
always
he's
a
quiet.
show and tell.
He's like, I'm on the spot.
I'll be quiet now.
Oh, look at them.
He's pretty.
They is pretty, yes. Okay. And let's see. Should we go to Alec?
Hi.
Shit.
Shit.
Oh, it's over here.
So my week. I played PUBG with Jazz. It was nice to do that again after so long. I have to get Sean to play again.
Don't
at some
go
point.
near the bridge.
Carmen, we have to get you to play it some as well.
Yes, I was just looking to see if it's downloadable for me or if my computer is too old. But
Should
It's
be
not
fine.
cross-play on the PC, though.
Actually,
No?
it is now. I think it came up with a little message earlier when I played. It's like you can cross-play PUBG, PC, and shit. So
can you cross-play with a cell phone?
probably not.
Never.
But, So that's good. We got to play Strange Brigade, but yeah, I've not played it, so I'm waiting for you. Well, you guys have been waiting for me, so you know.
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
Yeah.
Don't feed the cat Marmite; it will kill it.
Yeah, the Marmite.
So I played.
The delay. Well,
I played Among Us because reasons. I played Devil May Cry 2 again, despite I completed it recently.
do you just like hate yourself? Why are you playing these things?
Well,
Devil May
It's a
Cry
way to go.
2, Among Us.
I started to record the
Raider.
gameplay of it, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But
I joke.
I'm
I kid.
going to try and do something with it. So you know, it's Halloween's coming up. You never know. I played Hotline Miami. It made my head feel really funny, so I actually just stopped playing it. Besides, the controls really sucked. Like really, really sucked. I've been playing a lot of Wheel of Fortune, enjoying that. Apparently, it's America's game. I was like, the fuck?
It's for little old ladies in America.
I play Monopoly Madness, which is very complicated. I don't know if you guys played Luigi's Mansion, where you just go around with the vacuum sucking things up.
It's your favorite game, isn't it?
I do that in my apartment.
It's the only game that allows you to suck.
Kirby?
So you,
Oh, and they're both Nintendo.
well,
That means they're the
isn't,
same
but-
game.
Nintendo sucks.
But yeah, the game was very complicated, and you all play at the same time. You got to suck up electric points and fucking water points to build up your houses, and I'm just like, this isn't fucking Monopoly, man. So I actually played Monopoly Plus, which was a lot better. Got all the trophies for it. No fucking platinum though. Great.
Platinum.
I know.
Platinum.
I started playing Chicken Police. And-
Alec,
What the heck?
what are you doing?
I got
Like a
PlayStation
game.
Premium, so I might as well just play these games and try them and all that. So
But why?
this is a gaming podcast. I need
the
to play
weirder
these
it sounds,
things.
the more
Your
he wants to
selections are debatable.
So yeah, it's a bit of a mob style, but you're the police detective. Everything's in black and white. But your
love it.
the characters are human, but with animal heads on it. It's really weird. So yeah, that was weird.
Isn't it like a visual novel or some shit?
Yeah, it's a bit of a point and click and all that kind of shit. So yeah. I watched Black Lagoon again because why not? I watched Monster Dharma, Netflix show starring Evan Peters as Jeffrey Dahmer. It's okay. And yeah, that brings me to Show and Tell. There was another thing that happened to me this week. So if I'm putting my hand up occasionally, it's not because I've got a question.
Well, why don't you have a question?
That's later. So you probably won't see
Is
it,
it
but
swollen?
yeah, I got. So
Little-
Alex had the
little
delivery
dots?
of new plaster, So came off a truck.
Truck.
I was like, what? And so we had to move everything that was on the front lawn. And as I was moving things, I think I got bitten by something. So yeah, that just swelled up my hand.
Alex.
Yeah.
Put a zit dot on it.
Blame me, what
It'll suck up all the juice.
How did he
Well-
know I blamed him? Can he hear me?
You could feel it.
Wow.
I told you not
If
to
you
go
put
near
a-
my bridge.
Put a zip patch on it. It'll suck up the juice, make it less itchy.
I mean, I went to the hospital, and so
She said.
while I was at the hospital, well, actually, last time I was at the hospital, I started reading my show and tell, which is Resident Evil
0 hour.
Hour.
Nice.
Volume 7?
It took me a second to realize.
7.
What is that?
Does it say volume 7?
Yeah.
7. Is that why you bought it?
No,
You always start with 7. Always.
I just picked it up because it's 0. I was like, right, we'll start
No,
with
it's
0.
7.
Whatever. Anyway, I got to the point where Rebecca finds Billy, and it's pretty accurate to the source material, at least with the dialogue. So that's good.
That's one of the few that stays somewhat close to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
'cause
to play
I've,
these ST Perry's games again, Jazz. You have to do it. And...
I've only read like probably not even a quarter of the first one, and it was very different. I thought they were all going to be like that.
I feel like you've read most of all of them because of that game that we used to play.
Yeah, I feel like I know the whole thing inside and out.
It's always Billy.
It's always ballet.
Bralite.
But yeah. Sean, how was your week?
Yeah, Sean.
My week was a week with things that happened, and there you go.
Nice.
Did you play a game?
Did some things happen good?
I watched some things. I finally finished the last episode of Stranger Things, and I have mixed feelings. Yeah, yeah.
Nah, that season sucked.
That
It
series
wasn't great.
sucks. Unpopular opinion.
I like all the
Season
other
2
seasons.
Season 2 was the best. No, wait. I don't remember.
I like the first 3, and 4's all right, but like, has everybody seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Attention
I've only
watchers,
seen
there will be
season-
spoilers.
I've only
Spoilers.
seen season 1, episode 5.
Well, it sounds like you don't
I
even
fell
like
asleep.
it.
That's why I it's too slow for me, or at least the first season was. So I fell asleep after watching season 1, episode 5 3 times. I tried it.
So you got to watch
And-
the first 13 episodes, Carmen, and then once those pass, the season gets.
Everybody knows that.
Oh my gosh! It's
Nah,
like I
nah.
literally couldn't see. I literally couldn't watch the first season of The Office because it seemed so toxic. I couldn't bear to watch it. So the person I was watching with just said, "Okay, we'll just start over with season 2," and I watched it from season 2 on, and I liked The Office from season 2 on.
Yeah, The Office is kind of rough at first, but it gets really good.
Mhm.
And it's the reverse for Stranger Things. But yeah, like, and even that
They ran
season
out of
too, it's like,
ideas.
just that season like kept getting worse and worse and worse as it went along, I feel like. And then it ended on a fucking, not only a cliffhanger, but like it ended like right in the middle of a lot of somethings. And I hate when shows do that. Like, I don't mind a good cliffhanger if it's like written well, where it's like, you know, you go through an arc and you there's a payoff of some kind, and then, you know, you're kind of building into the next season or whatever. But like, to just stop when everything is happening and then you have to wait who fucking knows how long, like a year or two, depending, you know, the way that that show's been going and whatnot. Like, why do that? I feel like that's just
Right.
shitty writing. But they did that, and
Okay.
I didn't like. I don't like how they killed Eddie. I feel like
Spoilers?
we already
We
said
said there,
spoilers.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll pretend I know who that is, and I'll be very sad that he died.
But like, why? Why that way? I mean, I'm okay. Like, I feel like that was probably the right thing to do ultimately, but the way that they did it was just dumb. Like, there was no point. Like, I hate when they just throw away characters for no reason. Like,
His
if you're gonna
death was
sacrifice a
meaningless.
character or something, make it meaningful. Like, otherwise, it's just kind of a waste. Good Lord. And they also kind of did the same thing with Max, where it's like her whole arc. You've seen it, right? Jazz, you've seen all of it, right? You saw it before me.
Yeah, and like Max is my favorite character, so I was pretty upset, but like then not. But still, I don't know. How much spoilers are we
That
getting into?
I mean, it's been out for a long enough amount of time,
True.
I feel like, right?
Don't mind me.
If you were really into the show, then you would have watched it by now.
Yeah. So yeah, like
So what happened, Max?
it's the worst of both worlds. It's like they killed her and didn't. Like,
Yeah.
I hate when they do that. When if you
Which
kill a
is-
Put somebody
character,
in
leave the
limbo?
character dead. Like, don't bring them back. And they like killed her, but she like kind of survived, but she's just like all fucked up or something. Yeah.
She ain't got no bones.
And I was on board at first. I was like, okay, well, shit. I like when they have the balls to kill a main character. I like that shit because like it. But again, it needs to be meaningful. Like, there has to be a purpose, or it has to be like a moment. Like, given everything that they've been through over this large amount of time, not a whole lot of main characters have died. Like, people should die. It's a horror themed show. All this shit's going on. If you have no casualties, then there's no gravity. Nothing matters. Like, you just, oh, well, no one's going to die, I guess. So, like, who cares? So, like, kill some people. It's thematically needed for horror related things, in my opinion. So, but again, you got to do it.
Otherwise, they're just being dramatic.
So, like, when they
You're
started
scared
going
for
that
nothing.
direction, and she, like, you weren't really sure what was going to happen because her limbs started to fucking do that thing, and it could have gone either way, and it was a good moment. And then
Yeah.
you find you think that she's going to make it, right? Because it's like, oh well, they saved her just barely in time, and then it's like, oh shit, no, they didn't.
She still died.
Right, and then she died, and then it's like, oh well,
And then
no,
she
she's not
undied.
actually dead. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck are you
That's
doing?
like if they
bad writing.
you give you the thought that like, oh, some of her bones will be broken, but she's gonna make it, and then like they saved her just in time that she's gonna have a lot of fucking therapy, but she'll still make it, and then she dies, and then they're like, oh no, she ain't dead yet, and then they do this whole thing, but they're like, 5 days later, like they don't even what happened? Like,
I know, it's
I
so
hate that,
dumb.
and I hate how useless Elle was in the entire season, where like she's supposed to be the main character, and then she has this one big thing, and they didn't even fucking put it on screen.
Yeah,
like,
it was a
what?
waste.
What? I was super like, I knew the whole thing about Hopper like right from the end of season 3, but I was very, very disappointed with the reunion between Elle and Hopper. I was like, expecting like this huge thing, and it was just like a smile and a nod and tears, and I was like, okay, that's.
I don't know. I thought that was all right. I mean, what else could they have done with it?
I was like running through the field.
Running
up that
through the
hill.
field,
Running up that hill.
skipping, holding hands, eating egos.
Eating egos, yeah. And Ego just like hits her in the face, and he's just there, like, throwing them, like,
Yep.
I'm back, bitch. Do your homework, Ego.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very underwhelmed and not really looking forward to the next season at this point, but whatever. And I saw the 6 available episodes of She-Hulk because I had to know. I had to know. And plus, like, unlike Jazz, at this point, I'm kind of invested because I have been watching all the Marvel shit for over a decade. So like, I do want to know like what else is going on in the universe, even if they're gonna fucking ruin it like they're ruining everything else. But it's better than I thought it was going to be, but it's bad.
I want to know why you sounded like you're disappointed in yourself for having watched it.
I am, because it's fucking
because I really have wanted to watch it, and I'm like excited to watch it. I haven't yet, but it's on my list. So
It's like all the other shit that's like woke or whatever, and doing all these stupid things to pander to people, and
don't be sexist, Sean.
And-
Don't,
but
do it.
I'm not. But the thing, and here's the thing though, like this is a great opportunity to take something, you know, it's a female character that's like super ass fucking strong and stronger than the Hulk, the male version and whatnot. And you know, you could have this great story and just be true to the comics, and it would play out naturally, and we'd have a great female superhero character, and it would be great. That's
I'm
how it
excited.
should have happened, but that's not what's happening. Like they're leaning into dumb shit to like, you know, oh well, let's just fucking treat Hulk like shit, you know, because look at the Lady Hulk and she's a girl and burr, 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 and men are dumb. And I'm so tired of that in every goddamn thing I see. They literally, there's moments in almost everything these days where it's like, there's got to be that moment where we talk about, you know, the dumb men. Burr, burr, burr.
Hey,
Are
Sean.
they
Bark,
man
bark.
bashing or are they woman elevating? Really, I haven't
Both-
seen it, so
both.
I'm asking.
Because like
Are
that's
they,
the thing. There's
because
nothing
they
wrong.
might just be saying the thing that was before either not said or pushed under the rug or whatever, or maybe at the most in the background they might just actually be saying the thing. I don't know. I might be talking out of my ass, but I'm just saying that nowadays it seems that we're just actually saying the thing outright. We're actually saying the words and saying like, oh yeah, girls go through that, and but oh yeah, we have like a way higher pain tolerance or whatever.
You know when we get mad and turn green? Fucking hate that.
So annoying.
So it makes us stronger than men, though.
I don't know, I turn red. I don't know. Like,
Anyways,
my ears will turn
Gotcha.
red. That's about it.
there's some entertaining moments in it, but overall it's not very good.
The only question I have about She-Hulk, whatever it is, do they define what a woman is?
Green.
With
I love
envy.
that answer. Good answer.
I'm every woman. It's all in me.
I saw other things. I saw the Obi-Wan Kenobi show as well, and it's all right. It's just like, why? There's literally no point to that story. You know, like no matter where they go, it's like we already know what's going to happen, and because of what happens down the road, they're so restricted as to what they can do. Like it's great to see, you know, Ewan McGregor come back and he's Obi-Wan, and that's all nice and well and good and everything, if you have a story worth telling. But they didn't. You know, he's just like kind of wandering around, and it's kind of fucking with the continuity a little bit, from my understanding. I'm not a big Star Wars person, but like he's interacting with child Leia, which I believe he doesn't interact with until she's an adult.
Sorry.
And so like now it's like, oh well, they knew each other before, but they never acknowledged that. You know, they're
But it would make
fucking everything
sense
up.
because like why else would she send him that message? Like help us, your only hope. Like she obviously
Yeah.
knows of him, that he's still alive,
Well,
and
yeah.
he's just some random old guy.
But
I
like,
thought she
I
knew
mean,
of him because of his own reputation and legend,
Right.
that they like work together as adults. Kind of, I don't know.
that was my understanding, that like, you know, everybody knows who Obi-Wan is at that point. You
Yeah,
know, he's
like
like
they're
one of the top tier Jedi.
soldiers together.
So, and
Not really.
Leia's a princess in that environment, you know, so like they probably would have met each other in passing, or, you know, her being a person in power, she would probably know about, you know, the last remaining Jedi and whatnot. That makes sense. But to fucking say that he knew her since she was a fucking baby and they went through this journey and all this shit, like, come on. It just doesn't make any
Well,
sense.
I mean, if they tie it up so that it does make sense. I mean,
But it's
see, I'm
over,
all
I
for
think.
retcon. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think they're doing
I
any more with
really
it.
don't know.
But again, honestly,
I
the
real-
more they lean into that, the less it makes sense, because like it wasn't. You can tell it wasn't made to tie in like that. So if they force it, then you're gonna know. The force.
Oh, one thing I just want to say that I had like a little realization while you were talking. Was Leia the original warrior princess before Xena?
Get out of here.
No.
I don't know. It was in a galaxy far, far away, or in a long time ago.
Yes, a long time
long
ago.
time
In a
ago.
long time ago.
In a
You
long
know,
time
In the
ago.
In a long
galaxy
time
far
ago.
away.
In a
Naboo
treehouse
was
far,
under
far
an
away.
attack. Oh wait.
So like the only good thing that it really did was like there was a cool fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader that was cool. But I feel like the whole show was an excuse to do that.
Oh, he didn't just crumble into a pile of clothes this time.
Right?
Do my
It's like
laundry.
I guess we kind of got the payoff that we feel like we didn't get in that movie, because they're just that little more that shitty fight that made no sense. So in regards to that, that's cool. But in getting to that point, they basically just made Darth Vader seem super incompetent, because he's just constantly failing to achieve anything. Like he's trying to kill people, and fails over and over and over again, and he's just mad stomping around like a fucking big baby, and he can't fucking stop anybody. So it's just like it kind of shits on the character. And like the more they show about him, the less
the more
cool he is.
humanizing and so less.
He's, like,
The more
mysterious.
humanizing they make, yeah,
Well, not even,
he
because like
loses that.
in the prequels they gave him a whole backstory and whatnot, but there was enough of a divide between who he was and who he became that you could still, there's still the mystery, like who
Yeah,
he
you're
was
like, oh
before he
shit,
became
what
Vader.
happened?
But at that
Yeah.
point going forward, you don't really know much about him and why he's so evil, and well, other than the obvious
ain't
They
shit.
got no
killed my
legs.
mommy. Yeah,
But anyways,
they killed his mommy. He went.
more of the story is it's okay. And that cat game, the other cat game that we were talking about, Gory, what is it, Cuddly something or other, I don't remember the full title, but the Gory cat game has a demo, and I downloaded it. I didn't get to play it yet, but I'm going to play that sometime before next podcast, so I can determine whether it's going to be garbage or amazing. I'm really hoping it's good. I'm really excited about it. But I'm going to play that at some point. I want to continue to stream Last of Us over the weekend, maybe, or sometime before next podcast. And part of my show and tell will go into this, but I want to stream Extermination on PS2 at some point too, hopefully this weekend as well. Still cleaning, still organizing. I have no time. Work is terrible at the end. Show and tell. I bought a couple of things. Okay, so first the tie-in to what I was just talking about. I got this, which is a retro Tink, and it is beautiful. It's a converter box for
it's a RGBTQRS component.
So you can plug in an N64, a PS1, anything retro basically, and it will upscale it and convert it to HDMI. So it kind of HDifies to the best of its ability everything, which is really cool, because I've been struggling. I've been buying all these goddamn cables that are just like a straight up conversion to HDMI, and some of them don't work at all. Some of them aren't great. Hi Danielle, if you're still here. If you're still here, hello. I didn't see you pop up.
Yeah, Danielle, episode 4 Duel's been up for years.
It has been. You should go watch it. It's amazing. But yes, we are working on Duel. It is coming, I promise. One day it will happen. Yeah, good conversion box. It'll help me. It'll allow me to stream whatever I want. It'll make capturing footage like way more convenient, and the quality of everything will be so much better. So, well, theoretically, I haven't tried it yet, but it's supposed to be like really amazing, like the best thing on the market for converting to HDMI retro stuff. So yeah, excited to use it. And I picked up some gams. I got Blue Stinger, which I've been wanting to get for a long time.
I remember that.
Was that
a game? Was that a Dreamcast game?
It is, and it doesn't have the back, unfortunately. But this game's getting really expensive, and I got a deal on it because it didn't have the back insert, but I can probably print that out. It's got the manual, which is the important thing, and I can play it. Yeah, I had it a long time ago, and I sold it like an idiot. And all the fucking older horror stuff is getting more and more expensive as time goes by. So, and it's a terrible game. So it's like it's not worth what you have to pay for it to get a complete game or to get a complete copy of it. I think a complete copy is going for like $60 or $70 or something like that right now, and it's going to get worse. And it's a terrible game, but like it's kind of fun. It's like older, kind of like Resident Evil style, kind of terrible. Terrible voice acting. But like it has some unique mechanics that are kind of fun to mess around with, and I definitely want to make a machinima out of it. And I can use my RetroTink converter thing to play it on Dreamcast because I haven't been able to use my Dreamcast at all because the cables that I got for it don't fucking work. So now I can play Dreamcast. I can play Blue Stringer. Jesus, I can't talk. Blue Stinger, and yeah, good shit. And I got a couple other retro things. I got some NES games, Renegade, which I played a million years ago. And Alec, look what I got.
Good.
Metal
it's a
Gear. The original, and it's in like super good condition. So it's beautiful. Yeah. Trying to get more retro kind of stuff. I don't have a whole lot of like older stuff like NES and Dreamcast. I don't have much. Dreamcast is getting really expensive too. But whenever I see a good deal, I'm trying to build up my library for those consoles. But yeah, dad is that. Good day to you. Guess what time it is?
Is it time for some
Time for the NES.
Time for some news.
Microphone.
I like how we just hear microphone.
Microphone.
Sorry, I realized my microphone was like, I don't know how you were hearing me because it was like way back there.
Wow. Well, you failed. We heard everything. Scott said, I saw Yahtzee and his wife, Gabrielle, play Blue Stinger once. Hell of an awful game. Exactly. It is one hell of an awful game, but in the good ways, but also the bad ways. God damn it. I thought I was prepared, but I'm not. Where are my images? I'm sorry.
What is the news?
I'm sorry. Hold on.
What has happened in the news this week?
News?
News happened.
Things?
Yeah.
Has stuff.
I think there was stuff.
Let me get some news.
And things were in the news as well. Like that. That's in the news.
It's a kitty.
It is a kitty that does the murder. There's the name. It's Gory Cuddly Carnage. And it is getting a console release, which is good. It was confirmed this week, along with the playable demo that I mentioned, that Gory will be releasing on PS4, PS5, Xbox devices, all of them, and PC in 2023. Still no signs of a physical version yet, but the game is being produced by Wired Games, who tend to either distribute physical games themselves or through limited run games sometimes. So this will likely get a physical release at some point, one way or the other. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait. We'll see. I'm going to play the demo. If it's what I hope it is, then I'm going to have to buy it twice. I'm going to have to get the digital day one if they don't have a physical. And then I'll have to get the physical.
Get another cat game.
But I'm okay with that. If it's really good and I love it the way that I hope I'm going to, I'm okay getting it digital and physical. But yeah, I hope it's good. It looks so stupid.
I am adding it to my wish list.
Yeah, you should play the demo as well. I'm excited.
I need to see if I actually physically can play it on my computer.
You should. It's essentially an indie game. Like it's not going to be like super graphically intensive or anything like that.
Is the demo just for the PC or for?
Yeah, it's just for the PC for now.
Okay.
Consoles don't get demos anymore, do they?
Steam, there's a demo on Steam.
Do they?
Oh,
I can't
Did-
remember the
did I
last time
already
I
say
saw a
that?
demo, but I don't really look for them, I guess.
They don't really advertise them. Like you have to go through
they're
the
there.
games. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, not all. I don't think all games get them though. But
Well, I just remember like in the era of like Xbox 360 and PS3, like everything had a fucking demo. Everything. But now and then that just kind of went away. They stopped talking about it entirely.
as cheap.
Scott says it's
Does
good to
it-
see they made a sequel to Stray already. Yeah, and it's the sequel we need with zombies and murder and blood and gore and cats.
meow.
Because why not? Because why not?
Cat game.
Right, I'm
Cat game part 2.
Parkour.
downloading the demo right now. The demo is
Oh,
3.33
that's an old image.
gigabytes.
It is. It's actually like some shit from like DeviantArt or something. I realized last minute. So I stole somebody's image. I apologize. It'll be fine. Good job with your image,
Oh my
whoever made
gosh.
this. Xbox systems have received an update. So now I need to update my system, and I recommend that everybody update their Xbox as soon as possible, because if you don't update it immediately and you let it sit for too long, it could become bricked. So make sure you stay on top of your updates, everybody. I'm going to be paying a lot more attention to this. I need to turn on my automatic updates and whatnot, because I don't want to. I'm probably going to miss the one that matters. The very last update that they ever do, I'll miss it, and my fucking system will be bricked. I just know that's what's going to happen. I can feel it. But anyways, try to pay attention to your updates.
I will plug it in.
Because you don't want to lose your system. You don't have an Xbox One or an Xbox Series, so you're good.
Sean has like 10.
If you have, I do not. If you have the original Xbox, you're good. But if you have, or even an Xbox 360, this is only for like last gen and current gen.
Oh,
But yeah, so you're good. The September
"You don't have
update
it." Oh,
includes a
gosh.
redesign of the My Games and Apps sections. The update streamlines access to all categories of games such as Game Library, Game Pass, games with gold, EA access, etc. For players using the Elite Series 2 controller, you can now change the color of your Xbox logo light and adjust the hue and saturation.
Hugh.
Ooh, exciting. That is loud as fuck. Updates to storage locations have been implemented as well. You can now choose different install locations like external hard drives or flash media. You can also allow your Xbox to pick the best install locations based on available storage space and install times.
Space.
That's kind of space. That's kind of cool. I do like that, where you can
Final
kind of
frontier.
turn an automatic setting where it's like based on the speed of your hard drive and the available hard drive space you have, it'll like automatically determine where to install the game. It's kind of a neat little feature, but not really necessary. Pretty sure I can handle that decision on my own, but there's a couple other quality of life improvements, but nothing really major to go over. Honestly, I would prefer if Microsoft would be focusing more on like fixing Halo, fixing Gears of War, making new quality IPs instead of shit like this. Like, oh, I can change the color of my $200 fucking Elite Xbox controller. Oh, or, I can consolidate my shitty digital library that's all over the place and categorize them by what I don't own, what I'm renting, what I extra don't own. Like it's different categories of not owning things. It's like the games you bought, which you don't own, the Game Pass games, which are rotation like Netflix that you don't own. EA Access is basically a more limited version of Game Pass that's just EA titles. So like, who gives a shit? Just throw all that shit in your game folder and move the fuck on. Like, why is Microsoft focusing on shit like this when they're struggling to just put out video games? Like, that's why they're buying all these other publishers, because like they forgot how to make games. Halo's fucked. Gears of War is fucked. What else do they even have?
Resident
Nothing.
Evil.
They have nothing. Stupid Microsoft. I used to really like Microsoft too. What the fuck happened? Why?
PS4 came out.
Did they sell out?
And they gave up. Like, oh, PS4 is too good. We can't do it. Just quit.
Yeah.
Throwing in the
huge
towel.
company just gave up. I don't know. Sold
Yeah.
out.
I don't
How
know.
does it?
There's more
main
important things, I
company.
feel like. Splinter Cell is getting a remake. Who here has played Splinter Cell? Nobody? Great.
Marshmallow.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you? I mean, it makes sense
Mm.
that you would. You like Metal Gear, so it's like, I feel like if you like one, you like the other. Did you like it or did you not like it?
I
God
have
damn you.
yet
Of
to
course you
complete.
didn't like it.
I've yet to complete a single Splinter Cell game. Put it that way.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When you play Splinter Cell, are you like guns blazing or do you actually do stealth?
I try to do stealth, bit like Hitman. I try to do it stealthy, then I fuck up, and then I go gun blazing.
That makes sense. That's how I am. And that's why you don't like Splinter
Sounds like what I
Cell
would do.
because they don't allow you to fuck up. If you fuck up,
Yeah.
you're restarting the game. And I'm terrible at stealth. So that was my problem. I like the games, they're really good, but I'm so shit at stealth games that I couldn't do it.
It's a bit like saying to me, like, do I enjoy Metal Gear Solid for the stealth element? I'm like, no, I enjoy it for
Right.
the story and the
Yeah. That's why I asked you like how you played because yeah, if you played it for the stealth, then you would probably like Splinter Cell. But yeah, so Splinter Cell remake is getting made. That's the good news. The bad news is that it's
By
being
Capcom.
rewritten. It's being rewritten and redesigned for a quote modern audience. So they're going to ruin it. That's what that means.
You're
Because
so
the modern,
jaded.
good lord, what the hell was that?
I don't know, but you're
There's-
so jaded. Like you know instantly. They have like a chance to not fuck it up.
Robot Carmen. Your mic is
How my robot
Yeah,
is
can you
super distorted.
can you disconnect and reconnect?
Oh, what you
get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out!
want me to-
Get out of here!
you want me to go away?
But come back.
I don't want.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Distortion is really
I gotta
terrible.
figure out how to. I will if I can find the button.
Finally.
Wow. Asshole.
Wow. Splinter Cell. Back to that. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, being ruined for a modern audience. Ubisoft said, oh, hold on.
Gotta let her in, man.
Hello.
Banana.
Okay, you're better.
Can I join you guys?
So Ubisoft said the following about the remake. Quote, using the first Splinter Cell game as our foundation, we are rewriting and updating the story for modern day audience. We want to keep the spirit and the themes of the original game while exploring our characters and the world to make them more authentic and believable. I mean, on paper, that sounds fine, but if you look at it realistically, that means that they're going to inject a bunch of fucking modern day politics and social nonsense in there because it's what we do these days.
Yeah.
And I wonder, I'm curious now. Like, I kind of want to go and play Splinter Cell to see what the fucking story is. I bet you anything. There's some shit in there that's
It's a
too
love story.
spicy for today's audience. So we got to censor that shit, get that out of here, make it more PC. We can't offend anybody. We can't make anybody uncomfortable.
It's probably. I think I remember moments in this story where Sam Fisher, like the main character, is a bit of a bastard to one of the females. So that will probably change. So
That's so fucking annoying.
yeah.
Did she
Here's
deserve
what I
it?
don't understand. Like, why do we have this fucking need to like replace shit? Like, why is why is Resident Evil 2
Because they don't
remake?
have to imagine a story. I mean, it's easy cash.
You
They
didn't even
don't-
let me
they-
finish. Why why is Resident Evil 2 remake called Resident Evil 2? Why the fuck don't you call it Resident Evil 2 remake? So that like it's a statement. You know, why are we replacing the first one? You know, like, and if you do that, it kind of opens things up to people that are playing, like people that don't know better. You know, their first Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 2, and they don't care to do the research or whatever the fuck. You know, like they might never know that there was a different version of that game especially like Resident Evil 3 remake, the better version is the older one. So like why, like some people may never even know that that was a thing. So why not call it remake and then just out the gate, if people like that, they know it's a remake, so they can dive into, the past Resident Evil, the foundation
Because
of it, and explore the original Resident Evil 3. And when you do that and you change the modern version, like at least that way there's a separation rather than a fucking replacement,
Sean, there's an easy answer to this. Because when they replace it and remake it in another 20 years' time, it'll be Resident Evil 2 remake,
Two.
Woke
This is-
edition.
This is
Resident Evil
woke
2
edition.
remake 2.
This is another reason
Why don't they say
why-
Resident Evil 2 2040? Because they're or in 10 years, sorry, 20.
Because Resident Evil
32.
probably will still keep going till 2040.
What I mean is like tag it with a year, like all the FIFAs or fucking
Belas?
Resident Evil 2 edition.
FIFA, you know what I mean? Like all the EA sport games are like this sport 2022, this sport 2021, this sport 2019, all that shit.
But that's the thing. Like we don't
Because
need
2020 didn't
we don't need a
exist.
remake every fucking 10 years. Like
Well, no.
the reason why we should be doing remakes right now is to remake things that legitimately need it. Things
Yeah.
that were
Exactly.
made in the era of like PS1
Like
that
The Last
look
of Us. That needs
Mhm.
another remake.
yeah, like
Like
the
whole-
original Resident Evil, like that needed a remake because it looked like shit.
Mhm.
And they did it and it was great, worked out perfectly. Games like that are dated control wise or visually, fix those games. It makes sense. You don't need to refix them again every time graphics get a little bit prettier. Like Resident Evil 2 remake is going to look good 10, 20, 30 years down the road. It's not going to look
Mhm.
as good as modern video games, but you're not going to look back at that game and be like, oh, that looks like complete shit. I can't even tell. Like, is that a hand or a face? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can see
Can't tell a
they
face from
look
an
like
ass.
humans. It's clean. It's going to age well. PS1 games don't do
Right.
that. So that is why we would remake something with purpose.
And like you said with Resident Evil 1 remake, it's kind of the same thing with like Tomb Raider. Like they did Anniversary. That game looked really cool, like really awesome compared to like the PS1 version or like the
Right.
old version. And they haven't
Yeah.
remade it since, and it's fine. they went with reboots instead, and like I like that they left that one alone. Like they don't need to make a cinematic, it looks like actual people on the screen version of that game. Like I like that.
Right.
That's all you need to
Yeah.
do, man. You've already done
Exactly.
it. Leave it alone. Not remaster, remake, part 2, 1, 5.
Yeah. And it becomes like a fucking joke. Like the Halloween movies. You got the original Halloween, you got Rob Zombie's Halloween, you got like all there's like 3 movies I think that are called Halloween. And then
I don't
there's
even want to watch
3
them now
arcs
because I'm like, which
of
is the
movies.
real one?
Right, there's 3 arcs of movies
Blech.
that go completely different directions, and
Oh,
they both got,
Shazbot.
like different
Guys, I can't
numbers.
hear you now.
It's why get to the point where everything's all fucked up and messy and confusing and whatnot, And it's like
I
God of
used to think it
War,
was. I
the new
used
God
to
of
think
War.
it was illegal. I thought there was some sort of copyright issue where you weren't allowed to name a thing the exact same as what was previously existing. Obviously, that's wrong, but I thought that there was some reason back in the day why they didn't, and it was some sort of copyright law type of deal.
Well, I think if you own the rights, you
Obviously.
can do whatever you want.
It's the law.
But like, if fucking Konami wanted to make a game called Resident Evil, that's not going to happen. But Capcom can make 40 different versions of Resident Evil if they want, and just call
Evil
them all
Resi.
Resident Evil because they own the copyright. So, but that doesn't mean you should.
Stop giving them
And
ideas.
I was looking at videos
sense.
again of like it came up in my recommended on YouTube comparison between The Last of Us on PS3, skipping the fucking remaster and going directly to the remake, and comparing those two directly. Like, it did need a remake. It makes sense and it
True,
looks so
true,
much better
true,
compared
true.
to the original. But now, like, since you have that one in the middle, that with the better textures. Why? Stop
Why?
it. Stop it.
For monies, of course. What the fuck?
Yeah, for the money dollars.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, they're gonna ruin another franchise that they're trying to bring back, and that's unfortunate.
All right.
Yeah,
Ruining.
exciting. Ruin everything. Woohoo!
Speaking of
Speaking of ruining, yeah, speaking of ruining everything,
Speech.
Twitch,
Speech.
Twitch is going to shit. Well,
Tweet,
more
tweet.
than usual.
Well,
Twitch is changing
don't
its
like
current
Twitch now?
revenue split of 70-30 to 50-50. 70. Apparently, they believe they deserve half of what streamers make, even though the streamer does literally all the work except for the hosting of the video. But, hosting your video streams, that's worth 50% of all the income that you make on their platform, apparently. That's the right thing to do. That's going
When
to
does
work
this
out well.
happen?
I want to say this month, but I'm not positive. A petition was filed against this change and gained 22,000
Yeah.
votes in favor of providing streamers at least 70% of their earned income from subscriptions, but the
That's
petition was
hardly
denied.
anything. Because that's not enough people.
Right. Well, again, like 22,000, those are probably the people that are making substantial money on YouTube. That's a lot. Especially like the people that are legitimately making good money on Twitch are making millions of dollars. Like it's
And
a
now
big
they're
deal.
going to get 30%
So,
less.
so you
or
say, 22,000 people that are
20% less.
raking in like $1 million+ a piece. It's a lot. But
Wait, my math is bad.
because this isn't going to affect like lower tier Twitch people that aren't making a lot of money, because I'm not sure when it happens. Like at some point you hit like a tier of partnership where you would get that 70-30 split. Until that point, it's always been you make 50-50. You make 50% of the income until you earn that right or whatever. But it was, a destination to work towards, and then you get there. And by the time you get there, to whatever partner status, that's when you're going to be making the big money where it's going to matter. So like, it's kind of shitty, but I can kind of understand it a little bit more. But to completely fucking remove that and cut it down to fucking half, that's crazy. Again, especially when you're talking about millions of fucking dollars. It's insane. But Twitch is claiming that the cost of hosting the service is very expensive. Apparently, a streamer with 100 connected users streaming 200 hours a month cost over $1,000 a month to support. Okay. So you're saying that Amazon, who owns Twitch, one of the biggest companies on the planet, who are worth over $1 trillion, can't afford to host videos for their user base. In addition to that, they have, let's use that number. Let's say 22,000. Let's say 20,000 users that are making, millions to billions of dollars a year, which Amazon was previously. No, some of them streamers are not a lot, but there are some that are literally billionaires. And
That's
a lot of them
insane.
are millionaires. There's shit tons of money we're talking about here. So again,
by the way, that's a 30% decrease, BT dubs. I thought my math was wrong and I mathed it on the calculator. It is a 30% decrease in in your monies.
Right.
Yeah.
But so previously fucking Amazon was making 30% of millions of dollars on top of all the Amazon shit, and that's not enough to cover that. That's a fucking joke. I don't give a shit what the fuck they have to pay in terms of hosting. I bet YouTube pays more. YouTube goes through more video content, I believe, than Twitch does. If not, it's got to be very close. And they give the subscribers that subscribe to streamers on YouTube get that 70-30 split all the time, regardless of your status or whatever. It's always like that. Plus, you're getting ad revenue that you don't get on Twitch. And I think you get like 55% of that. They take 45% of that, but that's a little bit different. I feel like that's fair because unlike the Twitch situation, YouTube kind of earns that. They do all the back end work. They find and secure the advertisers. You're not going to do that. You don't have the connections to go and get advertisers to sponsor you until you become, noteworthy enough and have a big enough following to have that clout. And you're not going to do that without something like YouTube to support you. So like they do that for you, and they're nice enough to give you the majority split on your ads. That's fair. Plus they're doing the 70-30. Seven. So
Wow.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be a massive amount of people exiting Twitch and moving over to YouTube, because that's fucked up. That is some greedy ass shit.
Nah.
And it's ironic too, because like I'm all like, oh, I'm finally going to go over to Twitch. I'm finally doing it. And then boom. It's my
Well,
fault.
They saw you coming.
Yeah,
You
they're
know
like,
what?
oh,
It's-
fucking throw it away. We're getting rid of everything. Burn it to the ground. Sean's coming over.
Bezos is like, not that fucking.
Yeah, not that fucking guy. I don't want him here. 50-50 split.
50. It's still better than nothing. I mean, for starting out, for if I was, if I had a Twitch thing and I was making millions of dollars, etc., and I saw that price, that income, if I saw that drop in income, I would be abso-fucking-lutely livid. But starting out, so you get a little less. I would still, continue on for you, Sean, because it's still more than nothing.
Yeah,
It-
but why would I, if I have the opportunity to get a 70-30 split on YouTube doing the same thing I would do on Twitch and only get a 50-50, why would I do that? Plus
I
I
feel like
get ad
they
plus
should
I
go
get
with
ad
the
plus I get
ad
ad
thingy.
revenue. Go ahead.
Yeah. Ad
Is
revenue.
the interface any better? Is the like, this is a legitimate question because I don't know. I'm new to all of this. Is the what does Twitch really have going better than YouTube? What
The
makes
name.
it?
That's it.
What's
But
in a
guess what?
name?
If you
That which we
drag
call
your
a
name through the
rose.
mud by doing stupid ass shit like this, guess what? Your name doesn't mean shit anymore. Like people are going to migrate away from you because of shitty business decisions like this that are robbing people of money. Because think about that. Again,
I
we
like
make the
money.
comparison between advertisers that the platform gets for you versus literally people giving you money because they like the content that you make and they want to support you. Twitch is getting half of that. These people don't want to support
Yeah.
Twitch. They want to support this person that is making content that they like. They want to give them money in return to continue to do this.
Mhm.
Because again,
Mhm.
like depending on the person and what they're getting, that this might not be worth doing.
Twitch is becoming the man.
I feel like if you're making
Man.
millions of dollars on doing this, you're in a better position to swallow that and continue to go, move forward, because you're still going to be making a lot of money, staying at home, streaming video games or whatever. So it's still not a bad deal. But I feel like Amazon doesn't really deserve that money because they're not doing anything. They're a fucking video streaming host website
Mhm.
that's making millions of dollars off of its fucking users and complaining and saying that we're not making enough money. What? That's fucking horse shit. We're only making millions of dollars. We want to be making billions of dollars. So now we're going to take more money away from the people that are justifying the existence of this website. Brilliant. We'll see how that works out for him. Grand Theft Auto.
What?
Lady in car.
Lady in car. That is
like
what
her
Grand Theft
freckles.
Auto is.
In car.
She looks a little bit like Maya Rudolph, like a
It's
video game version of Maya
robbing
Rudolph.
me.
Scott says, I feel like Elon Musk
Her
should have a
face is-
billionaire duel with Bezos for the rights to Amazon and its subsidiaries with swords and flintlocks and their secret space lasers. I agree. Have like a pay-per-view event and like have them fight to the death. Stream it on Twitch. Because why not?
I 50-50.
Anyway. Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 6 footage is leaking all over the place like a bucket with holes.
I love how the bucket seats are torn on the edges right where they would be.
What?
Sorry.
The leaked footage was taken from a hacker breaching Rockstar's game servers. So that's always fun. There's a lot of that going on. The leak more or less confirmed a few things about the game, such as the setting, which looks to be Miami, and the option to play a male or female protagonist for the first time in the series' history. And honestly, this is a welcome feature that, I'd love to have seen implemented a long time ago, being able to pick your gender or whatever, kind of like Saints Row has done for a long ass fucking time. But the fact that it's happening now, it ruins it.
Sean.
It fucking ruins it because they're not doing it for equality. They're not doing it to give more freedom to the players. They're doing it because that's the social climate right now, and that's what we should do. So it fucking makes it shitty. Like why did
No,
you just
I
do this?
disagree.
Why are we doing it for the wrong fucking reasons?
I disagree.
If I can't play as a potato stabbing people that also identify as potatoes, then I don't want to play GTA 6.
Exactly. Why can't I play as a potato?
Yeah.
Sean, I disagree. If it's if it's if each new iteration is its own storyline, then why the fuck not? Can't you like it doesn't even if it is I can't even even if it is occurring now because of the political climate, it doesn't or within this current political climate, it doesn't necessarily make it bad. Now, if they had taken a pre-established, we've been through this, if we have taken a pre-established character and then turned them into something different, then that would be a different issue rather than each new iteration is its own new story. And you can have Mike and Mia, I don't know, I'm just making shit up, but let's say that, you have twins, Mike and Mia, and you can like choose, which story to follow or which twin that you're going to be who goes, off ganging around and gallivanting and stealing and doing whatever they do. That is different than, let's say, if you took Cloud from Final Fantasy VII and turned him into Claudia,
But they did that.
And then no, what? No. Oh.
To be fair, they did that in the original.
They did it 2 times actually. They did it in Final Fantasy VII to a degree, but then there's also Lightning, which is female Cloud. But again,
what is it? I have that game and I have not played it yet, and I am excited.
Like,
but what I'm
there's
saying
nothing
is
wrong with how they did that. I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying that in general this is a bad thing. Like I said, before, if they had done this a long time ago, which they should have done, because it's the right thing to do to give people options and allow people to be included. And if you want to play as a girl, you should be able to. If you want to play as a guy, you should be able to. Depending. Typically, Grand Theft Auto tells a specific story about characters that they wrote a story for, and maybe that's a male character, maybe it's not. That's okay too. But like, with Saints Row, why not just create a character? Why did it take number 6 to have this feature if it was that important? The fact of the matter is it's happening now because look around.
So you're going to fault you're going to fault the time
for the wrong reason. Yeah.
It doesn't hurt the story. It's just essentially like an added feature.
No, I'm not saying it hurts the story. I'm telling
now
you, like,
get to have
whatever
customizable cars if you didn't before. I mean, you can't. You have for a while, but still, I'm just, it's just an additional feature. It doesn't break the story. And if it doesn't break the story, then why are you all like up in your little twisting them up? And I'm gonna get
two things. First off, why how do you know that it didn't affect the story? What if before, I can't remember how long it's been since Grand Theft Auto 5. I want to say it's been about a decade, close to. So what if, when they release a game, they're already working on the next iteration, always.
Mhm.
So whatever that story was, I bet you it got scrapped. I bet you they restarted and did something different between what was happening in the world between then and now. I fucking bet you. And again, why do it this way though? Why not? Why do, like, okay, you can be a male or a female? Why not just create a character? That'd be cool. That'd be better in my opinion. Like, if you're going to do that, why not include everybody?
It's almost the same though.
Huh?
It's almost the same
Not
with less
really. What if you
customization.
don't identify as a man or a woman? Or what if you just like to make the weird character and that's where you have fun
Okay.
with these kinds of games? That's half my fun when I'm playing games like that, is I like making my character and being stupid and shit.
I've reversed this. I've. Did you just make me change my mind? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But I'm agreeing with you now that
See,
man,
my
I'm angry.
my whole
I'm angry
point,
now. I'm angry
my whole
because
point is this,
I
like,
didn't intend to agree
that
with
kind
you.
of inclusion in general for the right reasons is great and should have been happening for a long time.
So you're saying because it's
It's
a
not
binary
happening.
inclusion
It's not happening
that it's
now
bad now. You're
for the right
literally
reasons. It's happening because that's what people are focused on. That's the social movement. That's where the money is. That's
so
why it's happening. That's
yes,
fucking
but
horse shit.
well, I mean, it's
Okay, I think we're gonna have to put a pin in this one.
Yeah.
no.
We'll move on.
Wait,
Yeah.
You can have the last word. Just hurry up. I want to get away from this.
I've reversed. Okay, here's my last word. I have reversed my opinion to agree with you, Sean, because it is, how do I say it? Like in today's social climate, as you say, it would make more sense to allow a person to be literally anything they want. In the sense that, like you were saying, like, well, what if you don't identify as a male or a female and you wanted somewhere in the middle? So it would make more sense for character creation for that also. And then also, why not make it fun? And maybe I could be a lizard person, just like add some
Saints Row.
crazy shit in there too. In a okay.
Well,
done.
Saints Row
You made me change my mind.
pre Saints Row.
Yeah.
You don't realize how progressive your shit, your little statement is, or maybe you probably do, but
I'm progressive
I've
in the right ways.
successfully
Anyways, let's
changed
get away
my
from this.
mind. Okay, we're done.
Okay, so back to Grand Theft Auto in general, the leaks and whatnot. You saw the picture. It looks all right. I mean, it's at best, it's probably at like an alpha build, so it's gonna change a lot. It's probably gonna look a lot better. Graphics right now kind of look GTA 5-ish, so they'll probably be better when it comes out in probably like 3 or 4 years, whenever it hits.
Just in time for the remake.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so we got to see kind of what it looks like, the setting, being able to play as that whole shit that we talked about. Shortly after the leaks hit the internet, Rockstar, I put Rockstar put out a statement acknowledging that the leaked footage is indeed real, but the leaks will not impact the current path of the game's development, which is good, because sometimes when this happens, the developer will completely pivot and they will change whatever version of that game was going to be into something completely different, and delays on top of that, which is annoying. So it's good that they're kind of sticking to their guns. I mean, you shouldn't be ashamed of that, unless it was complete garbage, which it's not. Like, what they have there is solid. It kind of makes the developer look bad when they do stuff like that. It's like, oh God, you saw the early version. We're doing something completely different. Like, be proud of what you made and just continue the course. Continue to make the thing that you wanted to make to begin with. Don't let people fuck that up for you. Good job, Rockstar. Rockstar has also involved the FBI to resolve the issue, and they plan to hold those responsible accountable to their actions, which is good. Rockstar is also aggressively taking down leaked videos, so it's not recommended to put these videos on YouTube or any other platforms, as you're likely to get a strike or get banned on whatever platform that you're hosting those videos.
Plus, the FBI is going to come after you.
Plus that. They're going to take your mom.
Again?
They'll only take 50% of her, though.
Exactly.
50-50 split.
They're reasonable.
Bottom half to the top half.
Oh. I'm missing an image. Why? Hold on.
Because the FBI took it.
Damn it.
Yeah, belongs to YouTube now.
Sons of bitches. I know I have the image. Where did
The
it go?
government is watching.
I am. Just kidding.
Oh, wait. I did not. I fucked up. I don't have an image for this next story.
You're
Oopsie
not
daisy.
my government.
Wait, hold on. Maybe I do.
Hashtag not my government.
No, I don't. Okay, no image. But
I'll try it out, Sean. Okay.
But you don't have to. We have a trailer for
act out a trailer.
Solstice, which released recently. I didn't put the date. It just came out and it released with a launch trailer. I didn't know what the fuck this was, but when I was going through the news, I saw the image, thought it was interesting, clicked on it, watched the trailer, looked really good. I'm gonna kill you, Alec.
Yeah.
But it's like a kind of like a Dark Souls style game with like anime style designs or whatever, but it looks like it's specifically influenced by Berserk. I love Berserk.
Berserk.
So yeah, very excited. I'm not a big fan of Souls games in general, but I don't dislike them. I like challenging games. Plus the style looks really good. I like the graphics. I like that it does have that Berserk vibe to it. The weather is beautiful.
How are the shadows?
Shadows are great. Clothing flows in the wind. I will fucking murder you both.
It was my
Not
favorite
too
thing from your
flowy.
stream when I
Not too
watched you play
flowy.
Last of Us. Since you walked in a room, you just stopped and you were like, "Look at the shadow of the rain on the wall." that was
It's
so. And I'm like,
amazing.
was that there before? And I was trying to remember. I was like, I'm pretty sure that was there before.
I think it was.
You were just so entranced by it. You're like, that looks so pretty.
To be fair,
There's so much beauty in the world.
it does actually look better in the
I
remake.
feel like Sean
It
walks
is
down
pretty.
the road during an apocalypse and then like a leaf falls and he's like, wow. It's
Wow.
so pretty. Like
Watches
you're just so
the little
mesmerized.
flakes of ash just kind of like floating down.
Catch
and
one, you're
it's
like, it looks like a smiley face. Like
Listen,
you
Oh,
just
no,
it was
that's
so
instrumental
snowflake. That's
music
what it
in his
used to
head.
be.
Sean, it was such a pure moment. It was just so funny just to watch. Like you just stopped everything in the game to look at this rain on the wall. And I was like, I'm like that.
you have to appreciate the little things in life. All right.
Now, yeah, that's the only thing you have left.
It's true.
Textures
It's true.
also.
He's like,
True
I can't
story.
have good Resident Evil games, so I'm gonna enjoy the weather.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. All
I
right,
get
we're
it.
gonna watch
I
this
know you.
goddamn trailer. Enjoy
Sweet.
the weather.
Rated M for mature.
Just like Alec.
PlayStation.
The echo of the dead is just too strong. I can hear their cries, sister. All the lost souls.
Ah.
Once the light of the kingdom. Now it burns.
What's with her eye?
Let me help you. Before it's too
Look at the rain.
The raindrops on the ground.
I love the mud.
it's my turn.
I'm
But
getting
while the
devil.
mortal body must perish, that which is immortal is bound to be reborn.
I'm getting Devil May Cry meets
Go
Final
away. Go away.
Fantasy.
Go away. Why is it not going away? Go away.
Meets
So very nice.
Persona.
It looks awesome. I bought it immediately. And I'm actually going to play it. Maybe. We'll see.
Wow.
No, I will. I'm pretty sure. It's more about having time. If I have time to play a video game, it's going to be that one. Let's put
You
it that
better
way.
play it immediately and stream it. And call
could
me so
stream
I can watch.
Could stream it. But yeah, looks
Yes.
great. Support
Do
it. If it's good, I want it to do well. So everybody go buy it. Next,
I cannot
I
play
have
it.
a thingy somewhere.
You mean an image?
A thingy. There's the thingy.
Kojima.
There's the thingy. Kojima
Kojima.
Productions and NASA are teaming up to make a watch.
What?
Why?
They've done it.
Why?
Space
You're
Watch.
joking,
Done it
right?
before.
They've done it
Are you
before?
joking?
Who's done it before?
Well, yeah, he hasn't worked with NASA, but he's worked with other companies like even Ray-Ban, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, elaborate.
There's not much to go off of. There wasn't really news. There's a couple of pictures of it. No price. Nothing. There's like, hey, what's Kojima working on? Because everybody always wants to know. Watches.
Is it smart?
Why? No, I don't think it
I've
is. I
seen-
don't. It's not even a smartwatch, from what I
No.
could tell. It's an analog watch.
If
Why?
it's not,
Yeah.
I cannot stand analog. Bleh, gross.
I've seen the images of it, so it's as you said, it was like an analog watch at the front, and at the back of it, where you put in a new battery or something, it has the Kojima, Productions logo. And that's pretty much it.
It just irritates me.
Does it
It's
come
like,
free
oh,
with something?
fucking Kojima
Uh,
Productions is awesome. Kojima's great. Is he making a new Metal Gear? No. Is he making Silent Hill? No. Is he
It should be
making
a
a
free
new
gift.
IP? No. What's he working on? A watch. Oh. Okay.
It better be a special edition tie-in something to a gum.
There's actually now I remember there's actually in Metal Gear Solid
Collector's
4
gum.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I remember him doing a bunch of like clothing and like I think there was glasses and some other shit.
yeah.
But whatever, Resident Evil does that shit too. I get it. But I just I don't give a shit. Like I like Kojima. I like Kojima Productions. I'd love to see him make a fucking game that's not about being a fucking postal service person delivering packages across the wasteland.
How about a milkman? Hmm?
You know what? I could support that.
There you go.
Death Stranding 2. You deliver milk.
Time to get milky.
Make it. Oh no.
I mean,
Oh,
they
no.
have Goat Simulator. I mean, not them, but
That's why they're working with NASA, the Milky Way. Ha ha!
God, I didn't get a fucking image for this one either, but I also have a trailer. I
I've
guess
got
the
an
one.
action
you just image agent that you had images.
I guess I was going through my thumbnails and I saw that I had videos for these two stores, and I'm like, oh, that's a thumbnail. I don't need one. So I fucked up, but that's okay. This one is maybe Alec approved potentially. WrestleQuest gets a trailer or a new trailer. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything on this until today. So this is the first trailer I've seen, but I don't know if this is a new trailer and I'm just like behind the times or whatever. But it looks kind of cool. It seems like a kind of game that I would play. It's kind of like a old school 16-bit kind of style turn-based RPG, which is really weird for a wrestling game. But I like quirky shit like that, and it looks interesting. We're gonna watch a trailer, and you guys can make your decisions if it looks cool or not. I know Jazz is gonna hate it because she doesn't like stuff
It
like
looks
that.
terrible.
Graphics are terrible.
Bah. Trailer
Wow.
sucks.
Where's the weather effects
Drink my
and
tiny coke. Yeah, there's no weather in this.
no weather, no stuff. Okay, here we go. There we go.
The road to wrestling immortality is paved with slamtastic strikes, high-flying gimmicks, and devastating tag team combos. If you want to walk in the footsteps of legends, you'll need to master the art of WrestleQuest combat. Use your strikes and powerful items to soften up your opponents, then build your hype meter to unleash signature gimmicks. Or take them down with tag team combos that change with your party. Once they're kissing canvas, it's time to go for the pin. Put your foes away with a successful 1, 2, 3 count. But don't miss. Your opponent can kick out, recovering HP and costing you precious hype. It all comes together in the boss battles. Cut promos and customize your walk-on to build incredible hype. You'll need it. Some of the biggest names in wrestling await to test your might and your strategies. Hone your skills, gather your party, and prepare for WrestleQuest!
It's so dumb. Why does that exist? I want it.
It looks like it should be mobile.
It does. It definitely
Can't wait
does.
for the remake.
Oh yeah.
The thing that entertained me the most about that trailer was watching the ref just like go woo like under the carpet. He was like,
At first I thought it was like really like adorable and cute and retro and stuff. Like if I was into wrestling, if I was into like what do you call party, like I don't even know. I'm so out of touch. You know, those sort of tag team party type of things. Like the Mario and the stuff. Then maybe I would like it. Like that's the thing I could like if I
I
like
don't
that
like
thing.
Mario.
Haven't played much of it. I'm not saying that I don't like it. I'm saying that I've played
have no
Mario Party
soul.
like maybe twice in my life that I can remember. But yeah. It doesn't look like it would be great for a big screen. It looks like it needs to be on my little phone.
I like it in the way that I would like a Resident Evil kart racer or something. You know what I mean? Like, why? Why are we doing this? As long as they don't number it. It's got to be a side game.
It looks like it belongs on my phone. That's all I'm saying.
belongs in a museum.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen way more, and I'm not talking about the graphics because that's obviously just done for cheap. But I've seen more impressive original wrestling games that been out for years. So that does not interest me in
More original than that? I've never seen a wrestling game like that.
I've literally seen lots of wrestling games where you can throw, have death matches and things from the audience come in, and yeah, it just looks like one of these people are just like, okay, I've got a few wrestlers to come on board. They want to put their name to the product, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Fair enough.
But enjoy.
Blah.
Speaking of garbage.
Oh, that looks like something, and I will not say what it looks like.
Resident Evil Village DLC Shadows of Rose will conclude the Winter's family story arc.
Yay!
Thank God.
It
Fuck.
should have been concluded in the game.
This is the best Resident Evil news we've had in a long time. Director Kento Kinoshita and producer Masachika Kawada spoke a bit about the upcoming DLC set to release on October 28th. They said the story campaign will run about four whole hours.
Ooh.
And will conclude the story of Ethan, Mia, and Rose Winters. When asked what this means for future Resident Evil titles, they laughed and said they would absolutely not share any future plans on that. When speaking about Shadows of Rose, Kawada said that the new third-person perspective is an evolved version of what we saw in RE2 and RE3 remakes, providing a large amount of new action such as guarding, moving while crouching, and using Rose's powers. Ooh. Who gives a shit? Nobody. Just end. Just end, and we can move forward without the Ethans. The Ethans, the Winterses. Thank you. But yeah,
You're
that was
supposed to
my
be
highlight.
happy.
That was my highlight of the week.
You were supposed to
We
be
can move on.
happy, and you.
Happy about what? I am happy that they're ending this stupid fucking storyline.
Yeah.
Um,
And then maybe we can go back to some fucking normalcy. For the love of God.
for the completion.
Normal
of stuff.
monsters.
Summers instead.
Normal monsters. Give me zombies. Be realistic.
Give me good
Anyway.
weather.
Give me realistic weather and zombies. That's all I want. All right, that's the end of news.
Wait till they come up
Okay.
with a weather game.
Carmen, you might want to leave again.
Yeah, you're gonna have to dip out and come back.
What?
Technical diff.
No. Why?
It's because I'm going to expose my penis. Jazz, you can stay.
Scott says we have evolved from first person back to third person. It's very true.
We have evolved to non-monetaryism and fine. Bye.
Wow.
Her mic
So
was
aggressive. What?
No.
as soon as you told her to leave, her mic was better.
Oh. Oh no, I didn't even tell her to leave. She left on her own after that.
Wow.
I told her to leave when it sounded bad, and then it got better, and then she left anyway. It's not my fault. Welcome back.
There we
Kiddo.
go. And now it's Leslie.
Okay, it's game time.
Boo-doo-boo.
Okay.
Which
Jazz,
one we
you
doing?
Game, don't you?
Yeah, I have one.
You have
Okay,
game?
so if I do one game, then Jazz does her game, then I'll do my other game. Yeah? Right, let's do
Welcome back.
photo stop.
How dare you bring food?
Sean, a new
got a
game, photo
chocolate.
stop.
I
Okay.
got a fake cheese. I got a fake milk with a fake banana.
All right, so in this game, all you have to do is tell me all the 7 differences in this video game picture from the original. So look and tell me what they are.
Seriously.
Wait, from the original. I had to
Well,
know the original.
Wesker's sunglasses aren't supposed to be pink.
Nuh-uh.
I think. Just seems a
Yeah,
I
little.
so
see
that's-
lots of little things added, and like one of the guns is colored out. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I
Barry
found
has
6
a Jill
things.
sandwich on his vest.
I found 6
Yeah.
things.
Brad has poop on his leg.
Yeah.
Wesker's sunglasses, the
Yeah.
blood
I'm
on
going to be a
There's
bit
Kenneth.
more
the-
accurate with
the
gun
Brad
that's-
because
the gun
Brad
that's
has
scrubbed out.
chicken shit on his leg.
Oh, it looks like dog shit.
And then
You
the
really know
original
your
photo
shit.
doesn't say photo stop at the top or name all 7.
Kenneth has the
Okay.
blood on his face. Rebecca's in the helicopter. Is that Enrico?
the
His
number-
gun's weird.
Mhm.
Is that
It is.
Enrico?
Colored.
I thought that was
Oh
Rebecca,
my
in which case
gosh.
I was like, why does she have a
Oh my
mustache?
And then
It's
the,
Enrico's.
I have a question.
the
Is it just my dirty imagination, or that the way
Brad,
that's
or not Brad, sorry. Yeah.
I can't even say it. I can't even say it on this. But is the way that gun is scrubbed out like a bit suspect?
Is it a
I don't know
dildo?
what you mean?
Is it
He
a
put
dildo,
fucking
Alec?
dildo, probably.
God damn it. And then the name on the number, the model number on the helicopter.
Yeah. The M21R is wrong.
Good. I'm impressed that you got that one.
Mhm.
Good job. Well done.
Is that
You did
everything?
it.
Did we get them all?
Yeah.
Go team.
Yep. So that was an easy one. that was the only one. But next week, whenever I end up doing this again, I will make it harder.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steve.
I'm gonna mute so that you don't hear
Jack,
chewing
your
noises.
turn.
My game. My game. Whoop. Technical difficulties.
Durfacurties.
It's been a while, so.
It has.
Post that motherfucker. It's Alec. And by request, I have changed a tiny little bit of a thing on this game.
Did you put numbers on it?
I put numbers on them.
Yay, numbers!
You
Carmen pointed out
monster!
that if there's a delay in the chat, sometimes it's hard to keep up. So I have inserted numbers.
Because I'm like, oh,
Good
that's
job.
such and such, but then you're on to a whole nother one, and
But then she's here, so
Mhm.
ignore the
Real
numbers.
quick, Lee said,
no, we're not ignoring the numbers.
I'm just waiting for something that turns out worse than the Winter Saga RE games. And then hear how people who dislike 7 and 8 suddenly like them in comparison. And that's
Yeah.
funny too, because that's been the progression since 5. You know, like I have my problems with 5, but looking at it now, that's a fucking great Resident Evil game. Same thing with 6. I had a lot of problems with 6. I like it a lot more now when you compare it to what the fuck we're getting now. At least we had Resident Evil characters. At least the gameplay was kind of RE4-ish a little bit. You know, it wasn't
So
first
you're
person
saying-
fucking Ethan metamycete werewolf fucking garbage shit.
No spoilers. I'm kidding.
Well, we asked Resident Evil to give no spoilers, but they spoiled it, so there we go. Anyway, who's that motherfucker?
Spoiled. It's Capcom. All right.
Yay.
It's a
Who's that
Pokemon
motherfucker?
font.
Everyone
Okay.
knows the rules of the game at this point. If you
I don't
you'll
know.
figure it out. Just tell me
Wow.
what the
You'll figure it
is.
out.
All right.
Who
Number
is
one.
that motherfucker?
Who is that
Ooh.
motherfucker?
She's not wearing shoes. Do I win?
Is it the girl from the Halo games?
Oh, Cortana.
That Master Chief guy.
Yeah, that woman, obviously.
That shitty Microsoft game that they don't give a shit about anymore.
Mavis Beacon teaches typing. I'm
Yeah, I
kidding.
think you're right. I think that like it looks like Regina or maybe Jill, but I think you're right. I think it's Cortana.
Oh, I just got the Cortana thing.
Is that everybody's final guess?
Yeah.
All I know is she's not wearing shoes.
She's not wearing shoes.
Isn't it really funny when you reveal a picture and she's wearing shoes?
Yeah, just took him off for the picture.
That would be even weirder because then it would have to be those weird toe shoes.
Cortana.
Where it's-
Katana.
Yeah.
Katana.
Good job, Alec.
Katana.
she's wearing
Yeah,
a lot
Alec.
less digital clothes
Wow.
than I digitally thought.
I was like, she has a generic like Jill haircut, like Regina.
It's
Who is that motherfucker? Sorry, I keep kicking you, but you're right there.
Oh, what is his name?
I don't know any of these.
It's Bob the Builder giving up.
Guy from Last of Us.
Ellie.
Remake?
Hobo.
Remake.
Ellie.
Finn.
I don't remember.
Hoboken.
Bob.
The builder.
The builder.
Bob the Builder. So, I don't think it's Bob. Was it Bob? I don't know. You know who I'm talking about. It's him.
It's,
I don't know who
it's
you're
called-
talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
There's a lot of
dude.
guys from
The
Last of
dude
Us.
that sets all the traps and
El
all that shit.
Blobio.
It's
I
Ellie.
don't know.
You're right.
No, it's Cortana in the next Halo game.
Oh.
It's
Parker.
He's carrying a rucksack.
Jill. Jill.
Is it Parker?
He's carrying a rucksack. That's all I know.
You mean
No.
Barry?
Yeah.
Get his name right, Sean.
I'm sorry.
I mean Alec.
So sorry.
I don't actually know.
I give up.
Last of Us guy.
Carmen giving up.
Giving up.
Sean says Last
But
of Us
he's-
guy.
He's carrying a rucksack. That's all I know.
I'm gonna go with like Revelations 2 guy that the
Claire.
old guy that no the old guy that eventually dies.
Barry.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, the guy who blows
Sorry.
himself up.
Carmen,
is
is he
definitely
wearing
not
shoes?
that. He's wearing work boots, and he is not the guy who blows himself up.
So Sean's like, oh, this guy.
It's the no shoes guy.
No shoes
From-
guy blows up guy.
Resident Evil Shattered Memories.
My brain, it hurts. All right, gonna flip.
Mhm.
Flip. So
Flip that
I-
sheet.
I want to give half a point to one of you.
It's me
Me!
because I didn't get the name right.
It's Carmen because he's wearing work boots.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's Sean.
Bill.
How could you forget
Bob,
Bill?
Come on. I
How
was
could you
close.
forget Bill?
Bill, Bob, Bill.
He's the fucking
Bill is
gay
Bob for
porn
short.
guy.
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Bob
I was
and
gonna
Billy
say
Bob.
Billy Bob Thornton to like laugh at you, and then I was like, no, I'll give it away. Number 3. Who's that motherfucker?
A boy.
Looks like he's just got shot. It's like
His feet, his shoes are deteriorating.
So
Oh my
that
god.
that's
He's
That's the
taking them off.
shine.
listen. This is
That's
supposed to
the
be
shine.
This is supposed to be round. Yeah, it came
That's
off in
the
the background.
shine. Yeah, that's the shine that probably was. See, I know Photoshoppy things. So it looks like he had a knife or a thing in his hand that you chopped out, and he was gonna go like do a backhand slash, like slash.
Alec.
I feel like that's a Leon picture that you fucked with. No?
Who am I,
No.
Alec? I want to fuck with a Leon picture.
Hmm.
It's all wrong because of the.
I'm
I'm not saying
go
saying
out-
no that it's not Leon. I'm saying I'm shaking my head because that was
I'm gonna
weird the way you
go
said that.
with it's a Yakuza person. Thingy.
It's a Yakuza.
It's a
Yeah.
Yakuza.
I would
That
agree
guy
with that.
with partial shoes from Yakuza.
It's like
Okay,
a dragon
he's-
man.
He's wearing a button-up short sleeve shirt that is open, and it's a collared button-up short sleeve shirt that's open in the front, and then
He's
like,
wearing
he has...
beige khakis and loafers.
He has a necklace, by the way, around his neck.
Does he? Okay, so he's definitely a yakuza. I
He's
don't know.
vaguely like a
It could-
dragon.
So it's gotta
Let's
be
see.
Ellie.
Can we hazard a race? A guess on the race.
That's
No.
offensive. It's 2022.
He's probably won a couple races when he was little. I don't know.
His pants are cuffed at the bottom. All I got
Why
is
are you
clothes.
describing his wardrobe?
What's in his pockets, Carmen?
He's got a wallet. He has a visa.
How
two
much have
kids.
you eaten in that
Two
day?
kids.
A 401k. He's
a bad
divorced.
relationship with his father.
Yeah, he's
Not
divorced
says
because of a
is
bad
it
relationship.
Madonna?
Oh my god! I really
Did I get it?
I don't know.
He's in his early 20s. I don't know. I just
Someone who dies.
my
in the game.
my
Lee's got it.
psychicness is not that strong. I think he's wearing red.
Okay, I think it's time to reveal.
It's a specific tint of
Dante
black
from
that
the
kind of
hit
looks a little red.
series
to me.
Silent Hill.
All right,
All right, give it.
Carmen, who you guessing?
I don't know. A yakuza person. I don't know. Like
Okay.
I
Kazuma
literally
Kiryu.
I've never seen this person before in my life.
That's her guess.
Okay, Alec, who's your guess?
So as Carmen said, it seemed like they've never seen before in her life. So Carmen's dad.
Wow.
Oh, that is harsh.
Okay,
That-
Sean.
Ooh.
Leon.
We talk
Leon?
later.
After surgery. Before he gave up.
Nah, so Yakuza go.
Yeah, I see. Scott said, "Is that Majima? Who's that?"
He's from Yakuza. Or like
Okay.
a dragon.
So pretty much the vibe here is Yakuza.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wrong.
Ah,
It's
shit.
Ryu!
I don't know who he is, but I was like,
He's-
Sean might know.
He's
Maybe
from
not.
Shenmue.
He's in the Yakuza Evolution.
Is he
Kind
from
of.
Shenmue? Isn't he
Yeah, he's from Shenmue.
No, maybe he's not.
It's
Yeah,
basically
Shenmue.
Shenmue's basically baby Yakuza.
Shenmue is
Baby
that
Yakuza?
whale, right?
Baby
Where did he
Yoda.
come from?
Yakuza before
No,
Yakuza was Yakuza.
That's
But also after it was like a
Shamu.
dragon.
I know.
That's Shamu.
I know. All right, number 4. Who's that motherfucker?
Yoda.
Oh, the it's either
Saddles?
a duck or that Quinnin guy from
When-
you know, with the tongue from like it's either a duck or that thing from it's not that thing that I'm thinking of, but what I was going to say is that thing from Final Fantasy 9, but it's not him.
That's disrespectful.
It's a duck.
I was gonna say it's a pawn piece with some legs underneath it.
It's a duck in a dress. Or it's a duck.
It's just
King
making me laugh.
DDD.
And I'll have to explain to you after why this is funny that you're like, it's a duck. It's a duck.
It's
And
a
it's-
Pokemon.
Is his name Howard? His name must be Howard then. Or Donald.
You guys are gonna get so mad at me.
Oh no, she
So
took
Carmen-
something and she
Carmen
squashed
said
it.
it's a duck. No, I didn't alter this at all.
It's a
Okay.
goose.
So duck,
It's a
duck,
quail.
and goose. Is this
No.
Alec
No.
any
King
Alex
DDD.
DDD?
DDD.
DDD.
It's
He's
not
nuts.
altered.
No.
Is it
Those
a-
are some funny looking feet.
Is it a doll from fucking Village?
Are there dolls in
You
Village?
would do something like
I
that.
would, but I
know,
didn't.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
fall out of my chair once I see this. I know
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall out of my chair. Who would that?
Mickey Mouse after a binge.
Who that motherfucker?
Me flipping?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's Bilbo
What?
from the Hobbit game.
Come on, how did you not get that he wasn't wearing shoes?
Yeah, right?
Bilbo has a nice dress.
He does. He looks. It's just funny. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Holy fuck, that looks like a duck." I'll talk to Carmen after regarding the duck thing and tell you why it was funny. Who's this motherfucker?
Oh, something from that Odyssey thing. No.
Yeah, so Mario with that cat over his bollocks.
Please be more
What the-
enthusiastic. Yeah, so Mario.
It's so ugly.
Something from that Mario or something for that Odyssey thing. Mario. Wow.
Oh my god, it's ugly. And why
Are you
does it
saying
remind me of-
Mario's ugly? Why are you shitting on Mario?
Not Mario. I'm not saying Mario's ugly.
He's
I'm
been
saying
through so
Abe's
much.
Odyssey, that whole thing is ugly.
His
Like-
wife has left him like 30 times
She's never in the
for
right
a
castle.
dinosaur and his brother.
Whatever it is awful. I don't like it.
Stop talking about Mario that way.
It's not Mario.
You don't
Mario
know that.
is
He had a
fine.
really rough life.
He's been through so much. He's a plumber. He's seen a lot of shit.
Mario is America's favorite plumber, okay?
It's a plumber who's always being called to exterminate turtles.
Yeah.
Donald Duck
Who
from
knew
Kingdom
turtles
Hearts
could
was a
fit
good
down the
guess
drain?
from Lee, from that last one. Not for this
Yeah.
one.
It's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever this
maybe.
is, it's awful and I hate it.
I feel like it could be Munch from Munch's Odyssey, but I don't think
I
that's
was
right.
telling you about the Odyssey, dude. I told you the
Does it have
Odyssey.
shoes?
You were talking
Is it
about
barefoot?
Mario Odyssey.
I was saying, what? Is there a
I was
Mario
thinking,
Odyssey?
like, you know, Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Mhm.
That's what made me laugh. I was
Odyssey
like,
all
what
this
is
time. I was saying Odyssey,
many
mother
Odysseys.
fudger.
So are you
Palmer's?
wow.
You know, with the big weird fucking eyes and yeah.
What the
hate that
fuck is
thing.
that?
Dark Crystal?
It's an Odyssey, dude. And it's awful, and I hate it, and it's ugly, and it looks like he has flowers in his like domed head. Oh, I know what that is. That's one of those little Caesar wreath things that one of Caesar crowns.
Caesar?
It's like a little Caesar crown.
Bioweapon
You know,
from Resident Evil series.
no, you know what I'm talking about. The I don't know if they're
It's a
laurels or
Magini
what they are.
from Resident Evil 5.
You know what I'm talking about. The little crown
A
of,
wreath.
of leaves.
A wreath.
A wreath of
A wreath
Franklin.
crown.
RESPECT.
Is it Chuck Green?
Did it chuck away?
So, like,
Can we
at
chuck it
all
in the
of the
bin?
all of the
Shit.
Mario talk and the Odyssey and all that? It's just like it's just Chuck Green.
Can we chuck it in the bin? I
laurel
mean,
wreath.
come on, that thing's ugly. It's wearing like a scarf and a wreath and like maybe one shoe.
And then you get the reveal, it turns out to be a cute little cat and a pair of boots.
Oh no, I will be so sad if it's the cutest cat ever. All right, flip
Jazz,
it.
change it.
Flip
Flip
it. It's Luigi.
I knew it, that motherfucker. Stealing Peach.
Stealing
Looks
Peach
like
and
he's,
apparently taking a poop.
Trying to bend
For
down
all
for
that
some
mar-
shit.
You were shitting on
Sean
Mario
just
this whole
had-
time, and Luigi was just sitting there laughing.
Sean had the wrong Mario brother on his brain.
Yeah, it wasn't Mario.
He's
It was
close.
Luigi
Oh!
Mario.
Oh.
Isn't it
Thing of
cute?
nightmares. This is Leon from Resident Evil 9. Just so you guys know.
I figured.
You had a bad hair day.
It's
The-
Nemesis pubic.
I was
hair.
gonna say someone would still pet it, and
Oh
Wow,
my
that's-
god,
That's really, yeah.
I was gonna say,
Scott, that's
That's a no-no.
inappropriate. It's
Yeah, that's
2022.
That's a no-no.
what?
That is some bullshit from Bloodborne
I don't know. It
or
looks
Village.
prickly.
It might as well be the same fucking game.
It looks rather prickly.
It's that prick from Bloodborne.
Wow.
Mm,
It's not wearing shoes.
you know.
It's true. It's true.
It looks like it should be fluffy, but it is not. Like it looks like it should have a fluffy tail and just be all like twice its bulk in fluff.
You're gonna
Like a
like
shaved
change it,
animal.
and it's gonna be like a completely different image. It's gonna be like
Luigi
Mario. Yeah.
Yeah, Mario's
This time's-
mustache or something.
Did you Photoshop this at all? No, because it's too detailed to be Photoshopped.
The antagonist monster from Until Dawn is what Lee said. What are they called? What are they called? Wendigos?
Ooh, don't say the
Where are
word.
those Wendigos?
No, I'm just trying to remember what they were called in Until Dawn.
I think so.
How about we don't name cryptids? Because some of
Cryptids?
them you name them and it's like
Bloody
a
Mary,
bad
Bloody
thing.
Mary, Bloody Mary.
Candyman, Candyman, Candyman.
Candyman can't.
Wendigo.
Come at me, Frank.
Well, it was
Krueger.
nice knowing all of you.
It's fine. This has been the last podcast
Oh,
On the count of-
no.
stuff.
I have no idea what the fuck that
And
thing
then-
is.
Like this last clip is like on one of those, like what happened? Like let's investigate kind of.
Yeah,
a
it's just
thing.
Carmen, like the Blair Witch Project camera. Like I haven't seen any of my friends.
Something
all
from
dead.
Zelda.
Sean says something from Zelda. Alec,
I'm gonna say Mario's mustache.
okay.
Wereman. Wereman.
Wereman.
Some sort of wereman.
Oh, it's Chris from Village. Duh. It was there the whole
Duh.
time.
Duh. So, no,
Damn.
it's the white Wolverine from Fable. Yeah, it's a werewolf.
but it's white.
Yeah, it's
I
the white
forgot
Wolverine.
that was even a thing. I haven't played Fable.
Do they come in
forever.
white?
Specific white Bulverine terrorizing the town
From the
that you
original?
have to help. Yeah, I think.
My
Well, I
brain
don't know if they
hurts.
brought it back in the other ones. I've only played Fable 1 and 3, but it's like a huge thing. Like you have to save this village from the white Bulverine, who's like somebody's spouse or brother or something.
Why did you skip 2?
I didn't.
You said you only played 1
Oh,
and 3.
the game. Yeah, I don't know, because 3, I got it for like $5 or something, so I just played it. And somebody was like, "It's okay if you haven't played 2, you can play 3." I'm like, "Cool." True story. Anyways, who's that motherfucker?
Oh,
Maybe it's
I don't
another
know.
Someone
Wolverine.
that really needs to go to the toilet.
Jill.
I like her outfit.
She still hasn't peed. It's been 3 episodes.
I like her outfit, and it comes with a hood. And
Is she
it's
wearing
like,
shoes, Carmen?
yes. And she's wearing like short like cuffed shorts, so maybe like jean shorts. Like cuffed shorts. Like a jean jacket, maybe. Is her name Jean?
Billy.
Gray? I don't know.
It's a
I like
gray
her fit,
jean
though.
jacket, so she's Jean Grey.
Yeah.
I bet you that's how Stanley did it. He's just like, she'll be wearing this gray jean jean gray. Wow. I'm
Yeah.
a genius. Genius.
I feel like that's like from a
I
Marvel
like her
game.
fit.
Maybe it's Rogue.
Yeah. She's I don't know if
No, the
she's giving
cuffs.
Rogue.
The cuffs are
Yeah.
weird. And it looks like she has
Her
a belty thing or like long ass boots.
Yeah, long ass.
I don't know how she's
I don't know.
breathing.
I'm liking the fit.
She's not. She's dead.
But like she has like these super dainty, like girly hands, like super dainty.
Yeah. What's with the
hands.
fingers?
It's like, oh,
That's like
She's
confusing
getting
me.
Vecnud. So her
No,
fingers
that's like Disney princess kind of a thing. Like,
I like to point out
Yeah,
that's what Beth calls it. To get Vecna is when your bones just break. You're being Vecnud. So
Makes sense.
yeah.
a little Disney princess with the pinky in the air, like the
I feel
finger,
like
ah.
I know this image, but I can't fucking place it.
Was
I
it
haven't
one of
known
your
any of
images
these.
for the news?
What?
Huh?
Was it one of the images for the news that you forgot to put?
Yeah, I just like cropped it while you
Yeah,
were talking.
took it.
Mutated Morpheus from Resident Evil Dead Aim is what Lee said.
Morpheus from the Matrix.
Oh, also
What is with the girly freaking weird hands?
7.
7.
She's got Helena head.
I know exactly what that means.
I don't know if that's all hair or if there's also like a little hood thing going on, but
She's got Helena head.
mhm.
She got legs. She knows how to use
It has to go
them.
in a script somewhere.
Geppetto. Because the fingers
File.
manipulating
I don't know.
Pinocchio. I don't fucking know.
Who is it? Oh,
Is
is
it?
it?
Flipping.
It could be
Yeah.
one of the fucking things from Metal Gear 5, the ladies, but I don't think so. No, it's
The
it's not.
fucking things. The
The
ladies.
goddamn. I don't remember anything from
Wow.
that
When
game.
Sean forgets
The
the word
skulls.
for lady.
What are they?
Those
The
fucking
skulls.
things.
Skull. Yeah,
Ladies aren't things, Sean.
lady things.
Just no, ladies.
They're
Well, that's a
food.
whole other conversation.
All right, let's. Who is this bitch?
Why is it not flipping? It's not flipping.
Beauty.
It's Miranda. From
Ah,
Mass Effect.
shit. Why?
Yeah.
What's with her fingers?
I don't know. She's just doing this pose. I don't know. I haven't played the game.
Ah. No,
I don't
I
know
know
what
what
the
it
fuck's
is. It's the Mass Effect.
Because they're
problem.
mechanical.
Yeah, it's just the
Day
effect
one
of the mouse.
patch.
Yeah. Number 8.
She's having a stroke.
She's has a
That
bell.
looks like some Fortnite bullshit. Get that out of here.
She's holding like one of those
Fuck you,
dinner
Sean.
bells upside down, like ding a ling a ling a ling a ling, ding a ling.
It looks like Lara Croft's holding a
ding-a-ling.
fucking cup, like a trophy.
Oh, a chalice. You mean a chalice?
No, I mean what I said.
God damn.
Okay, I changed my bell and I raise you a chalice.
Alex like background light just got
Oh.
really cool.
I think she's an elf.
The goblet spilling skeleton from darkest dungeon from Scott.
So it could.
She's
be
giving elf
Link
ears.
or Zelda in whatever.
I haven't
Zelda
known any of these. I haven't had a clue on any of
There you
these.
go. Oh, you can't even tell because it's blue.
Your background is
Yeah.
blue.
There you go.
Your
What did you just say, Alex?
your background is not blue.
Yeah.
Sounds like a minion or some shit.
He's having a stroke, but he's blue. It's fine.
Blue,
It's Lara Croft and she's about to make dinner.
She's
I'm
making
In the
Croft
kitchen
dinner.
where she belongs.
She's making Croft dinner
Whoa!
with ketchup.
Croft dinner. Oh, I get it.
You can't even see the shoes. I'm sorry, she didn't have any. Or he.
Her shoes.
Is she
Their shoes are in
Footless?
the cup.
tiny feet?
Shook up.
Yeah.
Lee said Sybil Bennett from Silent Hill.
She looks like she's wearing armor.
Ethan
Lots
Winters.
of armor.
Ethan Winters. Okay, Sean says
I don't
Ethan
know.
Winters. Lee says Sybil Bennett.
Yeah. Oh, Ethan Winters. Because he's got a
Winners.
cup. He's got a trophy.
That was a
I
good
don't
one.
know. These have been too good, or I don't play enough games.
I know. I thought they would be super obvious, and then I'm like, oh, okay. These were actually getting you
Nope.
guys to think, and we had some good laughs.
Some,
Any final guesses here?
Some chick from
Nope.
a roller derby game.
Okay.
She's wearing paladin armor. I don't know. Go ahead.
She's a level 3 rogue. No, we're
It's
flipping.
Rogue, but she's level 3.
Flip it.
Oh my god.
Flip it real
I
good.
can't pronounce the name. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's this bitch
Ah,
from the
shit.
Siri.
Siri.
Siri. I
Oh,
thought
is that how you pronounce the name? Shit.
yeah, share it. Yeah,
Siri.
I thought
Wow.
I thought Sean would have gotten this one.
That looks
I don't know
way
who that
different in
is, though.
shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is though. Tell me.
Number 9.
How dare you
Oh,
not
she's from
be
The Witcher.
familiar with The Witcher? I will stab you.
I haven't played the game. She's from The Witcher, and I've seen her in a lot of like gameplay videos and stuff.
The Witcher is
Oh,
one
so
of my
covers.
favorite
I've
games.
seen like
Well,
half
apparently
of one
not.
episode
You're
of
not.
the show and I couldn't watch it.
Alex West.
Okay. Alex says Alex Wesker.
Mm-hmm.
The fake Claire from Dino Crisis 3.
Flare.
Walmart
Claire.
Claire.
Walmart Claire.
Emily? Is that her name? What the fuck is her name?
Before she starts making dinner.
Her name
I'm
was
so sad.
unimportant character.
That is true.
Or unnamed.
Lady with a gun. And shoes.
Generic
Sassy
lady with a
lady.
gun. Number 5.
Sassy lady with her hand on her hip. Or is she pulling something from behind her back, like a knife that was, or a gun that was tucked into her waistband?
Or
Or
a
maybe
whoopee
she's just
cushion.
wiping her ass.
That-
Fair point.
Where is that
Wait.
other hand going?
Is that Jill?
It looks a little Jillish.
I think it's Jill.
Okay, I vote Jill.
Okay, you
From
guys are saying
Dino
Jill?
Crisis 3.
Okay, Sean says Jill from Dino Crisis 3. Carmen also said Jill.
I said Alex
Assuming
West.
from you said Alex Wesker.
Mhm.
Give it a little second there to see if anybody else until somebody tries to guess in the chat. You guys can always change your guesses if you'd like, or if you're locked in, you're locked in.
I'm locked in.
You're locked in.
It could
You're right
be
there, Carmen.
Nina from Tekken or Death by Degrees.
Lee
It's
says
definitely not
Triss
Nina.
from the Witcher series.
It's Steve from Code Veronica.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be. No.
Before he got
In
shoes.
Claire's outfit and ponytail.
Yeah.
The boulder from RE5.
Damn it, he's right.
That's how Chris sees the boulders. He punches them and it like creates Jill's like outlook.
Chris
All right.
punched the boulder and then he turned into a werewolf.
Yeah. And the boulder turned
And
into
that's what
Jill.
that is. That is the event.
That was
that
the
is Chris
Wolverine
turning
from
into a werewolf.
And that's Resident Evil 9. Yep. So it's the boulder punched to look like Jill. It's not
Yeah.
Jill. Alec.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
She looks like Jill.
Quiet?
Yeah.
Is
From
her
this
name
side.
Quiet?
Yeah.
Her name is
Hard
Quiet.
R.
Which is funny because I was looking up to see who she is because sometimes I'm not sure if it's like fans that create characters for games, and it's the same voice from the character of that soul thingy that Sean showed us. I was like, hey, I recognize that voice from something I watched earlier. So, fun fact. Number 10, which is the
Jill.
final one.
Sonya.
It's
Jill
Chris-
from a Capcom. I mean, from a Capcom.
From a Capcom game.
Jill
From,
from
like,
a
one of
Konami
those-
game.
No. You know Marvel versus Capcom? It's one of them. It's a Jill from a Marvel versus Capcom.
It is Sonya from Mortal Kombat.
Sonya
maybe.
from Mortal
Sonya.
Kombat.
It is a.
Sonya.
I don't. Okay, maybe. I like to keep my answer though.
Jill?
From a Marvel versus Capcom.
Nemesis.
Alec?
I'm gonna say it's a fish finger.
Fish
Hell's a
sticks.
fish finger.
It's a fish stick.
Yeah.
I remember the last time it was two pogo sticks and a hat.
What?
I was pretty proud of
Some-
that. They're just two corn dogs wearing like shoes or something. With a Minecraft
If I don't
sword,
know
I
it,
think.
then I'm just gonna come up with stupid answers. So there we go.
It's a raspberry beret.
What?
Raspberry beret.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
Rainbow Bright.
It's the Chiquita banana lady.
Chiquita.
It's Barry in
Wow.
the next Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
Okay.
keeping my first. Yeah, I'm keeping my first answer.
Lisa's Cammy White from Street Fighter.
It's Batman woman. Batman.
Mother father.
Polly Pocket.
Oh, Alex said today that he was my mother father, so
Better than a mother.
It's Cammy's
and Scott
last
says not
name
enough
White.
thigh.
I didn't even
No,
know
no.
that.
you remind me, Jazz. It's a bridge. Don't go near my bridge.
Is it a bridge? All
Terabithia.
It is a
All
bridge.
right, I think we're good. Let's.
right.
Yeah.
John got it. But-
Sonya Blade.
Like it's kind of funny because I almost picked Cammy White from Street Fighter when I was looking up pictures. So that's actually really funny that Lee mentioned that. That was who's your mother? Who's that mother?
Who's your mother?
Who's your mother father? And that is all I have.
That was a good.
Good job.
That was a good.
Good job.
That
All right,
was funny.
Alec.
Yeah, let's wrap this puppy up with the final game. So it is reverse and remember. So you guys know how to play this game. You just listen through the reverse
Oh, no.
video game clip, and you tell me what video game clip it is.
Shit.
Shit.
Oh shit.
All right.
Ah!
Here's the first one.
Journalism.
Here's the first one.
Girls, this is Hell sit out this is it. Flash her the more figure. There's no I'm with them who wouldn't more from me.
That wasn't English.
The Sims 3.
Not reversed.
Not reversed.
Yeah, I'm going to need to hear that one again, Alec.
Not
Yeah.
German.
Okay.
Girls, this is Hell sit out this is it. Flash her the more figure. There's no I'm with them who wouldn't more from me.
I have zero idea.
The girl's voice sounds familiar, but
Ooh.
Chris confessing his secret love to Wesker in RE18 Darkside Chronicles.
I believe it. They're both like in their 90s.
One more time.
One more time.
One more time.
Eolia será sit flasher the more fake. There's no with them who wouldn't more from me.
Yeah, you don't have to reverse yourself, Carmen.
I am stumped.
Girl's voice sounds so familiar.
None of that sounds familiar to me.
Like none of the words or like any of the tone of the music or the guy's voice, but I don't know. It's a potato chip.
Oh,
In a trench
that-
coat.
right.
Yeah, from that one game with zombies.
With the potato
one.
that has the shoes.
Eating
Potato
your
zombies
neighbors.
from space. Chris and Jill from Resident Evil.
12.
Okay, here's the answer.
You came from the womb of the mountain.
I was
A
gonna
gift from All
Fuck.
Mother herself.
This isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
So
It's a door.
it's just
It's
a door.
a door.
Just a door. So okay, I was gonna say first of all, spoiler. I was gonna say it sounded like Aloy, but then I couldn't place that other person's voice because I thought it was like a young guy's voice. It's fucking old people.
Wow.
Damn it! I should have just went like my
Fucking
gut
old
was like
people.
just say Horizon, but then I didn't want to look like an idiot who said Horizon if it wasn't Horizon. By the way, Carmen, Aloy is from Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm just joking.
Who is Aloy
Don't
again?
forget.
I
I feel like I just let Ashley Birch down a little bit there. I was like, I recognize that voice.
Scott said,
you know, wake me when it comes to Steam, and then I will play it, and then I will play it so lots that I will like it too.
Wow.
It is
Scott's
weird. The
gonna-
voice acting didn't seem that good, but I know the voice acting in that game is good, so I'm kind of confused.
Oh, that was an old like distraught lady.
Maybe you're.
Wow.
picky.
Okay. Wow.
All right, moving on. Next
Yes,
one.
please. I'm about to get mad.
How dare you misspell my name? How dare you, Scott?
It's my brain every day.
Aloy is a potato girl. I wasn't even listening to that at all.
What the hell
No,
was that?
stop talking.
Water wicked ickies? Whatever it was, I hated it.
Here it is again.
Waterworld. The game.
One more time.
Show your phone who's boss, Scott. Murder it.
That game with
Yeah,
water.
I have no idea. It sounds like maybe somebody falling into water. Maybe. Tomb Raider?
Okay, here's the answer.
That is
Alex
pissing in a
taking a
toilet
shit.
and flushing a. That is pissing in a toilet and flushing. Flushing.
Mario.
Yeah, he's a plumber, so he's trying to fix the toilet. Mario in a reality where he's literally just a plumber.
Oh gosh, when I have the YouTube up, it is like a 5-second delay. It's gross.
Okay, so it is from Silent Hill 2, and it's when James puts his hand into the toilet to get an item.
Yay!
Yeah, I never
We all
would have
get
got that.
partial points for toilet, and
I said water.
that was
I was
terrible.
close.
You also said
Anyway.
Tomb Raider.
Next one is a long one, so
Toilet
shut up.
Raider.
Right, here we go.
Damn it. You brought back the shit.
You're like, say it, or
Shit.
it vaguely sounded like counting in Korean. Like Hana do set.
I can count the shit.
Shit.
Shit. Do it again.
Shit.
Alright.
It's
Here we go.
Good.
The music sounds almost right.
What's from
Like,
Metal Gear?
almost-
For a shit.
It's from Metal Gear. Shit.
Oh my God. I have no idea.
looking at?
Mm-mm.
You're looking outside? Yeah, you're looking outside.
Alright. Here's the answer.
Timing of the Dead.
He's counting.
Oh, it's from Fable.
Shit.
Shit. That's actually so funny that it was shit backwards. I love that feature. If you spell shit, it summons a bunch of monsters to hit you.
What is that from?
Fable.
Abel, she said.
You have to hit the 4 letters to form the word, which I think is hits. But if you spell out shit, like all these fucking monsters attack you. It's their way of like being like, no.
No.
But that's funny. Like he's spelling
No.
shit and then it shit.
All right. Read your comments and we'll wrap up.
Well, I've got a few more, but okay.
Oh, my bad. I thought that
Wow,
was it.
he's like, we're done. That's enough.
Alright, here we go.
Zelda?
Play it again.
I feel like I should know this. Feels
No
Zelda-ish. Feels a little Zelda-y.
Mario
No idea.
Tennis.
Alright, here's the answer.
So Lee had it right before you played it.
Yep.
Golly! Yeah.
Oh.
Right, I have 3
That's
more.
good.
So let's do this quickly. So here's the next one.
Oh.
Okay, can you
That's
play it again?
Final Fantasy X2. One of the fighting deals, like when they're it's a fighting song thing for Final Fantasy X2.
No.
You got it.
Can you play it again? And
I'm such
oh,
a
that was
fucking
it. She
nerd.
was right.
Yep. And here's
Yeah, I
the-
was like, I heard part of it, and then I heard Carmen screaming.
Yeah.
But if we just played it forward.
Yeah, so here it is.
Duck soup! Duck what?
Duck
Just
soup.
the real randomness of duck soup.
Duck soup.
I got
Still
too excited. I
I'm
even
still so
spiked
mad
my-
about the Horizon one.
I'm sorry. I got excited.
All right, how about this one?
So the Plague's Tale?
Hmm.
I think Carmen is the only one with a point.
Can I have it again? I mean, can I hear it again?
Yeah.
Yep. Hmm. The voice kind of sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm. And I'm mad because last time I said that, it was like number 2 favorite voice actor in like probably one of the best games on my list. And now I'm mad because it still sounds like her, and I think that's just my brain trying to trick me. But if it's her, I'm gonna be mad. Do it one more time.
Go
One
with
more
your
time.
gut.
Would he put 2 in the same game? Like,
I think he would.
I am a dick.
I can't place like there's like fuzz in the background, so it's either like outside or it's raining. There's weather, so Sean, you should know which game this is.
I have to push you for an answer.
Like part of me wants to say you just pulled another Horizon, but I'm gonna be so mad. But yeah, I'm gonna. Fuck.
Okay, give it up.
Yeah.
Here's the answer.
I want to punch that stupid man cow in the dick. Like, right in the dick?
Right in the dick.
dick.
So, you know what's really upsetting about this, Alec, and I want to punch you right in the dick, is that's not her. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like she was Chloe, but not in the fucking prequel. Ah!
All right,
That means they did good casting.
Max.
Yeah, it's from Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Before the. I've never played that. I've only played like the first free chapter of Life is Strange. I had it for a while free, and then like it was on the Play Store. What do you call it? Play Pass, the Google Play Pass for free. And then they changed what games were on there for free. So like I had it for free for a while, and then I didn't know because I didn't really play much of it. So it got unfree for me. It unfreed itself.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Here's the last one.
Hi. Mr. Ross, you're the biggest voice near him. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Boys, you don't mean nothing weird. Hi.
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 Oh my god. Residential Evil.
Hi.
Enrico, is that you?
Hi.
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 I tried to have the last one as a funny one, so yeah.
God, boy.
Hi.
Whoa.
Enrico!
Yeah?
Hi.
You're alive!
Yeah?
Hi.
Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh, yes.
Enrico!
Yeah?
Enrico!
Yeah? Barry and Jill together. The stars are
Yeah.
doomed.
Barry and Jill together. Hi.
Oh hell yeah. Hi.
That's the games.
Enrico. Hi.
Hi.
That was
He's
good.
just dying. Hi. Oh Barry. Hi.
All right.
Shit.
Now it is shit. Now it is time for read the comments.
Comments.
Let's do this quickly.
Comments.
Change the format a little bit. So, first comment
She's
is
taking a nap.
from Miss Zimmy. Whatever. It's from Resident Evil 3 Elevations Episode 3. Just discovered this series after we watched RE Days of Our Lives. I love it so far and would like to see more episodes.
Me too.
May 3.
Yeah, Sean.
What
Yeah,
me?
Sean.
Me? What did I
God.
do?
Nothing. That's the problem.
That's the point.
Wow.
I still love that.
Okay.
thumbnail. It's my favorite.
So, question 1: how is the progress going for future episodes of Elevations?
We don't ask that question.
Wow.
Actually,
Hi.
I have
Hi.
done I've done like some ideas here and there. I have to work with it a little bit. I have some redoing stuff to do, recasting, and it's gonna be a little bit of a delay because of that. Obviously, it's already been delayed, so I'm just gonna keep delaying it. But
Are you recasting me?
I feel like this is the right YouTube group to do that in. Just kidding.
What?
No. I've been working on other projects meanwhile, but I've like poked at this one a couple times. Yeah.
You should bring it back with a Halloween special.
Last time I did that, Jill died.
Well,
Was it a fiery death?
No, she choked on a candy wrapper. That's great.
All right. Question 2: have you ever discovered a series or something funny that came from a YouTube recommendation that you actually just fell in love with? And if so, what was it?
Was it Machinima?
No, it doesn't have to be a machinima. Just
I mean, I pop around YouTube so much, I couldn't imagine where any of the things I found came from.
okay.
Well, I know I mentioned that I've watched a lot. Well, now all of Smosh Try Not to Laugh videos and like other Smosh videos. And I only discovered those because I was watching Critical Role and Matt Mercer and Sam Riegel were on Smosh Try Not to Laugh for an episode. So I watched that and I was like, oh, that's funny. And then I like started watching more episodes until I finally decided to watch the whole thing. And then like, yeah. So that happened.
that happened.
Yeah.
I think I actually discovered Duel from a YouTube recommendation years and years ago. So
We did too, but it was because of the other one.
The other. Good. At least you're forgetting that one now.
Shit! What was it called? RCS. There you go. RCS.
No, I think I watched Duel before RCS.
Good.
Not me.
They are both my babies, but
My babies.
One must die.
one must die, so the other may live. Yeah, I don't know if I ever had any. I can't think of any. I've watched a shit ton of stuff, but I can't think of one that I'm like, oh shit, I need to subscribe and watch all these videos. Fuck YouTube. They don't recommend me shit.
Because you don't like anything. Like literally hit the like button.
YouTube knows.
No. Alec is the one that doesn't like anything.
Alec doesn't like
You said you like things very rarely, so I don't want to hear it.
That's not a me problem.
Like I define stuff as watchable. All right, let's move on.
Tons of things.
Next comment.
Comment.
Do.
Banana.
Okay. There we go.
Oh,
All right, this commenter is IDOS ... Video source survived this remake free demo. Comment. I want ask you if Capcom really want to do RE4 make, would you create another Days of Our Lives with new version Aqua Honey?
day of our lives.
Day. Only one day.
It is already pre-established as a plan.
I don't
is
know
it
why, but
not?
I read that in the Ada Wong voice, in the Mikasa voice.
I want to ask you if Capcom.
I really want to.
Do you?
Honey?
We joke.
To be
we
fair,
joke.
I read a lot of shit like that.
I know,
now.
I do
It's
too.
nothing
It
personal to this comment specific.
It comes naturally.
It's
Yeah.
giving Consuela.
Yeah,
I want to.
in one way or another, I've answered this multiple times, but yeah, there will definitely be more duel. There will be something to do with the remake. Again, we've seen one teeny tiny baby trailer that is garbage, and I don't really have a whole lot to go off of. So I don't know what that's going to look like until I see more trailers and more footage. And I mean, I probably won't know what I can do with it until I beat it. But I'm going to do something with it.
Just beat it.
That's what she said.
Okay. Are
Mikasa.
you guys looking forward to RE4 remake?
No. I'm dreading
Yes.
it.
I can't
I'm
shake my head
hoping
anymore than
it will be like brighter and prettier and more colors, because that brown poop thing is too brown and too poop.
Brown poop thing.
That's just how Resident Evil 4 is, though.
That's just how
No,
that
it's-
generation was.
It's brown.
There's a
No,
whole
I
like
watched a video.
period of
I-
time that was all brown and gray and poop.
I was not quite aware of that, so I looked it up, and then I found and linked to Sean a video about how brown and poop it was, and how it started with Resident Evil 4. That whole era of brown games started with Resident Evil 4.
Because like that's the color palette that they had back then to make things look more realistic. You know, limitations on the hardware.
Poor,
It was either gray or brown.
he's got his
This isn't
autocorrect
the Wiz-
typing
this
Sean
isn't
2 different
Kansas.
so far.
How dare
Wizard
you?
Boss.
You're gonna call me all the wrong Seans. How could you?
All right,
Just call him Jonathan.
Let's go to the last comment from Torontosaurus Rex.
Mm,
Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think you've read a comment by this person before, because I remember
Yes,
shaking
I
my
have.
head at this name.
All right, so this is Survive This Agony, episode 1. Comment: Survive This sounds awesome, and always great to see new stuff. It's a
is
shame
this
it had to be
picture?
Agony.
Yay!
Question 1: how did you come up with the series name Survive This?
Just I mean, it's a let's play series that's going to be like all horror games, like mainly survival horror, so it just kind of made sense. Instead of like, hey, let's play, it's, you know, more about surviving, so like survive
Let's
this.
survive.
Yeah, just trying to come up with a clever name to make my let's play series, and it seemed to fit the bill, and that's the one I ended up doing.
Okay.
Bill.
And
You
then
mean the Bob?
the Bill Bob. I need to bring it back. I need more time.
Question 2: is there any game that you just couldn't survive, just could not finish? If so, what is it?
Village. Even though I did finish it, but in my heart, I stopped playing it a long time ago. This fucking game, this one that we're looking at right here, that one I had to stop playing because it was fucking garbage. Wasn't scary. Well, it was scary because it was so fucking bad. But yeah, oof. I was not enjoying any of that game. I'm so glad it's over.
So it kind of answers question 3. It's like, what did you think of Agony in the end? So,
Yeah. So bad. It sucks too, because like I was so hopeful for that game. I should have known better. That was that might have been the first Kickstarter game that I bought, maybe. But so like at the time I wasn't aware of how janky and shitty and broken those games would, typically be. So I don't know. Graphics looked really good. The idea was really cool. Expectations were high. It was garbage.
Okay.
No bueno.
Well, that was Read Your Comcoms.
Boop, 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 and stuff.
Ooh.
This was a long episode.
Yeah,
This has also been episode 172. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoy the podcast or any of the content at The Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can also support us through patreon.com/thewardproductions to get exclusive content, or buy merchandise like t-shirts, hats, and more on our website, the-ward.com/shop. Have a great week, and we will see you in the next episode.
Teleportation!
Bye-bye.
I'm doing jazz hands.
Bum, 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 bum.